We're in. So, who shall give the recap?
I gave it last time. Oh, I'm assuming if I don't use the D4, it gets lost, right?
Yeah, it's per session.
Who shall give the recap for the D4?
Looks like Aurelia is either pointing to Chris or raising her own hand.
Pointing to Chris.
He's pointing to me for the D4. Well, you see, I'll start my summary by quoting Joe from about an hour ago. Where is it?
We
got our dicks sucked into being the mist, is in general what happened.
That is...
Elaborate, if you will.
Okay. Well, we saved the town. We were talking to people. Aurelia helped with the stables. Got some street cred there.
Or not really helped, but you
appraised the situation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got street cred regardless. They're like, look at her appraising shit. Joe and I helped with the spa. I don't know if we got street cred.
Got money cred.
We got money cred. True. A merchant popped into town, seemed blissfully unaware of everything going down. Kind of mysterious. He has a bird that's kind of fucky. Columbo might kill or eat that bird by the end of the campaign. We purchased stuff from him. And we also have like the Amazon link to him now. And then someone was it Granny Who that told us to go investigate the mist?
Yeah, that's right.
And the missing horses.
Well, she said go to Karahai and get aid. And
so
on the way to Karahai.
We're stuck looping around in a mist, and there might be a face stealer. Not Dumbledore, what are they called? Doppelganger. Fucking around.
A Naparabo is the name of that kind of creature.
A Naparabo.
Nice. There are a few small things that you missed. Raja talked with Sanmi Nadoya briefly.
Raja talked to who?
Sanmi Nadoya, the mother of the Juliet-esque character.
Right. And was like, you're probably not dead. I don't think he gave up the game.
Yang went to the Silver Mist lodges and learned about the Naparabo. What else? I'm looking through my...
Also Slenderman.
Yeah.
It's real.
Zhang Peng agreed to split the cost of a weapon with Raja for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and then I forgot to purchase it, so it'll have to be when we come back next time. I think it's because Raja got all
we can go back.
Yeah, it was.
We can't go forward into the fog, but there's nothing stopping us from leaving.
True.
Yeah.
We can go shopping.
Obligation.
Let's see.
You all met Mel
as always, May had her spider give little secrets to her because,
as always,
Joe loves mystery.
I think I was the one who decided that was going to be a private chat. I think I decided that pretty arbitrarily, though. All right, yeah, I'll give you the D4, and now we shall listen to this song by Poppy.
Oh, Cody, I have devastating news. My owl mug broke, and now I'm having to use this like quail mug.
Quail or
that's not a mug.
Mod.
Pheasant mug. Don't crush my skull. I was actually very sad when my owl mug broke.
No grommet mug. No laughing. Someone who is clearly not lost a special mug.
Yeah.
I've not, in fact, not only have I not lost a special mug, I have my special mug.
That's true. It is still a cool mug. If it wasn't gonna break if I put hot liquid in it, I would have gotten one too.
Oh, look at little Miss Hot Liquid because she has a cold, icy heart.
I am colder now than I used to be. It's been an interesting change.
Woman.
Coffee still hits though. That's
women be cold.
I'm colder now, but that's because I've
Joe
lost
started
weight.
HRT. Congratulations.
I forget. It was either like last month's or the months before, but when we had the big combined institute, it was in the gym, and our gym like hasn't had the fucking AC work, and at the end, as we were about to go to classes, the guy was like, gentlemen, this temperature right now, your wife will think is perfect. Sisters, every man in this gym right now is in hell. And it was like so true.
I like it cold.
I still like it cold. I like to use 8 blankets.
I got a blanket on me right
gotta
now.
have a blanket to sleep.
I will be returning home
I'm
relatively soon
suffering.
just so I can get my Snuggie.
I used
I mean, it's
to
like an
be in a
hour's
Snuggie
drive.
What a
nonstop.
pathetic being.
I have contentious opinions about Snuggies.
I had an
Really?
off-brand one. It was better though because it wasn't just the front. It was a whole bag that you just got inside.
Oh, that's insane.
It's great. I lived in this brown bag.
Hell yeah.
Great.
Sort of in a burlap era, but warm and cozy instead of burlap.
Yeah. All right. So I am actually going to progress the day one more.
One more day?
One more day because it
So
was
we've been doing
nighttime
this
and then you all
for
slept.
over a day now?
Sorry?
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, I was just saying it was nighttime and I assume you all went to sleep.
Yeah, we did set camp at the
Oh,
end.
okay. Yeah, we did decide to go to sleep.
So I am progressing the day and then I'm moving the hours back. Let's say it is 9 a.m. I don't know. When would you all want to wake up?
7 a.m.
Waking up in the morning.
Waking up in the morning, gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs.
I'm putting it at 7 a.m. In fantasy worlds, we always get up earlier than we do in real life, I think.
That's the fantasy of it.
That's the
I get up
fantasy
at
of it.
4.
So it is whale.
You live
or
in
what
the
is it
hell
called?
of your
Wheel
own
Day?
creation.
It's Wheel Day the 4th, Serenith 7108. Or I don't know if it's actually 7108 because I got the calendar. I couldn't convert it into the right time because there's 2 Pathfinder calendars. I forget. The book says the year that this is. 100 something years before modern time. In any case, it's the next morning. It was a extremely cold, not extremely cold, but an extremely rainy night, in that it took you all a little bit to get set up, and you were getting the tent and stuff set up in the rain, so things are not super pleasant this morning. And you all are still at this place near the edge of Karahai, the edge of the Karahai sign on the map. You all are here. I'm taking control. Oh no! Oh no! He's no-clipped!
And
You can't match my speed at 1 block jumps.
I'll never be a
last time
parkour
did we
pro.
figure out about how long you can go before it loops us?
What's that?
Did we figure out how long you can go before it loops us?
How long you can go? I mean, it's just at a certain
Within,
point it loops you.
Yeah, it just sort of looks like as soon as we're beyond.
Less than
Visual.
50 feet.
Yeah. There was a
Oh,
rope
yeah.
situation.
And what happened with the rope? I forget. Did we create a full Ouroboros with the rope? Did it loop?
No, it did not loop, if memory serves.
So I think May walked into the mist with the loop tied around her, and the loop kind of went slack and then came back with it tied around her. So as if she had just turned around.
Okay.
All right, fellas, I've got one more idea in store before I say that this evil fog is above my pay grade as a non-magic user. I pull out my tuba and I begin to play, and I tell them to walk in the opposite direction of the tuba. If you are approaching the tuba noise, you have gone too far.
I was just like, ooh, I wonder what's going to happen when they do this. Then I realized I'm
And then
rendering it.
And then you read the book. if they start playing the tuba to try and get around the fog, go to page 216.
Do you all abide by this plan?
I will at least.
I'll abide.
All right. Columbo begins playing the tuba. You all walk into the fog. The fog begins to surround you, and at some point, the
That's a
The-
trombone.
sound gets like it's not entirely clear where it's coming from, and then it sounds like it's coming from in front of you.
So when it sounds like it's coming in front of me, if I turn around and go the other way, is it just like a back and forth? And like a close
Yeah,
distance?
there's this little period where it's kind of confused, but yeah.
Okay. I will stop right at the confused part
Okay.
and convey that to Columbo. Like I'm at the terminus between what is forward and backward.
And this is not magic, correct?
Your whatever particular ability it was did not say that it was magic.
Well, folklore boy, do you know any folklore about evil fog?
Should I roll esoteric to see if I do know any?
You do not know anything about this type of fog. I'm just not familiar.
Okay.
Well, y'all have fun. I'm gonna go tell Granny Who that this is above my pay grade, and she's not paying overtime.
Yeah, and how are you gonna get out of this to go tell her that?
I guess we take the horses back to
By
her.
walking
Yeah, there's like
backwards along the
fog
road
in
back
front of us,
home.
not like behind us.
I
We
don't
can
trust
still
that it'll be
get
that
the horses,
easy.
right?
Well, May, do you have any ideas?
You know what? You're right. I don't have anything better.
Well, I was not trying to make us run away. I was hoping you had something cooking.
I mean, currently,
mean-
I just don't think there's any clues.
Can I use go gadget, roll a cult or something?
Sorry, my audio's just gotten fucked. Let me figure out
Fine.
what to do.
We can hear
Yeah.
them.
No.
I can hear you all, but it's so bad.
Compressed fin.
One sec.
Whoa, JPEG.
Oh, I think I know the issue. One sec.
The issue is your tissue.
God, it's like it's sending me like underwater and above water. It's like all sorts of fucked. Here, I'm gonna pause the recording for a second. We're back. I had to fix audio. Okay. What was the question?
Oh, can I roll occultism or other skills of that nature to see if I can think of a way to get past the fog of fuck you?
To think about it. I think we better think of something.
Good
Good
thinking.
thinking.
Think.
I mean, you're free to have whatever particular ideas you want. I will say that this is not something that any of you all are familiar with.
Mhm.
So there's no like
What about
secret
my
thing that I could tell you
backstory
if you
where
rolled
I
high.
was a fog magic expert? Did you consider that?
You spec'd into damn work.
I was born in a magical fog that gives me innate knowledge of fog.
I mean, we could try Hansel and Greteling it.
Isn't that what we did with the rope?
But the rope
Well-
went slack. If we see breadcrumbs, that might be a different like visual.
Well, my idea is we either go and fucking follow the river to our side, but no, I don't want to go near the water. or we go and ask like, "Hey, Granny Who, give us the town's foremost fog expert."
I thought we did do the river strat last time.
No.
Well, then let's just do it now. Let's knock it out real quick.
All right.
You all walk along the river. The fog descends to such a point that you can't see the river next to you, and when it ascends, the river has switched sides. It seems to be designed exactly such that it obscures what everything is turning you all around.
Okay, just one last thing with my what is it?
If only someone had, instead of a mirror, decided to have a magical lantern, such as
Yeah,
the one that destroys fog.
yeah, that would have been nice, wouldn't it? I can choose that as my second.
All right, guys, we gotta kill Raja and find Raja's identical twin.
Jara.
I'm trying to figure out where it is on my character sheet. That I sent stuff in a 30-foot area around me by smelling.
It's like vague. That's the problem.
Imprecise sense.
Yeah, does imprecise sense anything? Fuck you with the loops and anything?
It smells of time loop.
Oh, that's a great question. Could you so I think imprecise sense, let me remember how that works. Could somebody either put it in the chat or I Google it?
You know, like, what square they're in, but you don't, like, see them. As opposed to, like, the other one where you know something's there, but not where. I believe.
Let's
I thought
see.
it was directional.
Imprecise scent.
Did you say scent or sense?
Scent.
Oh shit. Okay, sorry. Because imprecise sense is also a thing.
It smells.
Yeah, so I can smell things within 30 feet of me and like smell roughly where they are.
Okay.
The beyond just like me.
Sorry. The spider and May are having a conversation while this is happening. As you progress into the fog, in the same way that your sight becomes limited, your smell also becomes limited in such a way that it's difficult to tell what exactly is happening when you cross the border or rub up against it. It's
I'm dancing on your bridge, goat man.
The only other thing I can think of with the knowledge we have right now is maybe it's a speed barrier thing. If we get on the 4 horses and just go as fast as fucking possible, maybe we can just break the loop. And if not, then we have to take the horses back anyways. So
Can we use soup
The
storage to
horses
get past
refuse
this?
to enter the fog.
yeah, the
Oh, they
horses.
refused?
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
Maybe it's the Venus flytrap puzzle.
Well, I guess if we're doing I want to try one last thing before we leave. Everyone hit the ground. I fire a crossbow bolt into the fog and hope to God it does not ricochet back.
Columbo is dead. No.
Aim.
He was the
let me
only
think about that real
one
quick.
that could kill Columbo.
The how powerful is your crossbow? How far are you shooting?
My range increment is 120 feet. So let's say 120 feet.
You shoot your crossbow, and a second later, it whizzes. The bolt whizzes through the air and lands next to you.
Well, that's answer enough for me.
Yeah, we have no.
If only we had a magic user that could dispel it.
It's above my pay grade.
That's what I've been saying.
So what's the plan? Y'all heading back to
I guess
Willowshore?
take
Going
the
anywhere
horses
else while you're
back,
out
right?
here?
All right, time for my break glass in case of emergency. I wake myself up out of this nightmare and wake up in the Matrix. I'm free of your
You think you can just do
cursed
that?
realm.
You think it's just a matter of will?
It's on my character sheet.
Damn, got me there. What's the plan?
I can't think of anything else right now that
So,
involves us being out here. So I guess just take the horses back.
okay.
Anywho, we couldn't solve your fog puzzle. Give us easier puzzles.
Nearby you all, Canary Inn is to the north. That
What?
is this. I'm just looking at things on the map.
Oh, the Canary Inn. I thought you said like you Catharianus, and I was like, what? What action is that?
It's a masterful gambit.
It's a burned. That one is a burned down inn. There's Green Silk Peak, that you all are at the base of that mountain. There's Gourd Lake, where the Kappas live on the south side. And then there are other things elsewhere on the map.
All right. I mean, I'm fine with looking around.
I'm not encouraging it. I'm just letting you know it's possible. Like,
Is the fog like visible? Like if we
As
leave
opposed
the
to
fog,
invisible fog.
like as we leave the fog, can we look over there and be like, oh, there's fog there?
no, it is
Or
not
does it,
actually. So now that it's daytime, you have a better view of the scene. As you walk south, and look north,
It looks like it's just fine.
it is not like a foggy day. It's more like the fog descends upon you as you go up towards there. Like you can see past the point that you were able to walk towards. As far
All
as you
right,
can
because
tell.
that's unfortunate. Because I was gonna say, does the fog appear on the south side of the river? But I don't think that'll help us.
You can't tell, yeah.
If only we were all D&D Aarakocra and
Oh,
could simply
I realized I
fly.
had this very slightly wrong. This is the cell that you all were on. Oops, this one.
So, how
The
long
fog
would it
starts like
take to
right here.
ride?
Sorry?
How long would it take to ride the horses back to Will?
Um,
Because it'll be a lot faster than we got, right?
what do you
Because
mean?
horses.
Well, you all rode the horses over here.
Yeah, we rode the horses here.
I thought we also found horses here.
No.
No.
I
We
thought we were
found
looking for.
We found the horses we had.
The horses we rode.
Yeah, it was retconned whenever we all walked into the fog.
Yeah, sorry, that was on me.
Chris, if anything, us having additional horses would make us slower.
Yeah, I forgot the retcon.
SMH my head.
And I guess go back, do some
Is it?
things in town, and also tell Granny who there's some fucking.
Oh, all right. You're highlighting. I was like, did the fucking forest along the road just decay?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Zoinks.
I'm just doing the travel duration.
What's the narrowest part of the river, like near us? Like fucking, like at that point.
It would be 7 hours to get back to Willowshore. The narrowest point of the river at this point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me look at my map of where the fog is to see if you all can get over there. You all cannot get over there. You're kind of stopped. Like the fog starts like right here. So I guess kind of where you all are right now, this bit south of Gourd Lake. Or I mean, over here is also narrow. I don't know. What are you thinking about?
Well, given that this is in the scale of miles, I don't think we, as lowly level ones, have anything that could get us across it.
Yeah. So regroup.
I'm
guess we
progressing
don't really-
time by, let's say, an hour that you all were doing that. So it'll take 7 hours to get to back to Willowshore. Do you all take the 2-block vertical for the beef or the 1 block for the chicken?
2-block vertical.
That's impossible.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, I've spoiled
No one can
everything.
do a 2-block vertical leap.
The 1-block vertical jump.
We didn't try parkouring through the fog.
Oh my god.
If we had done a
You didn't do a
backwards
360 and see if the fog just lifted?
Shit.
No, we didn't backwards jump through the fog. The fog only renders if you're looking at it, like those villagers in Resident Evil 4.
So are you all going through the Flytrap, what do they call it? The treacherous trail?
I'm down with going through the treacherous trail.
You all need some
I feel
XP,
like
don't
we
you?
will die if we do that, but
You
I'm hankering for some blood.
I'm
My own.
hankering for approximately 30 XP worth of enemies.
I thought 60 XP. No, 70 XP, because we're at 930.
Did I stutter?
Okay, you just want to get to 960. I see.
It's like 69, but in reverse.
That's a good point.
hee hee ha ha ho ho.
Ha 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 ha.
Yo-ho-ho!
I'm
Okay.
really uncomfortable about this. But
About the fly traps?
yeah.
you all don't have to go through
Aren't-
there. There are going to be
Aren't
opportunities.
you a hunter?
Yeah.
What if Ugly Coot's in there?
That feels unlikely.
What if it is? What does that change?
Then we bring Ugly Coot back.
Like, okay, what if Santa Claus is in there?
Then we get presents. You're not saying negatives for going in there.
You're certainly not convincing me to not go through the fly trap. Oh, I like huddle everyone else besides May. I think because she's naughty, she thinks Santa Claus is a negative thing. She never got presents. I don't want to be in an adventuring party with someone naughty. I said we kill her.
Three-person crew now.
Anyways. I mean, it sounds like the votes are sort of against me on this one.
I mean, being a
That's-
splat trap can't be more dangerous than raw. Ribbit.
I don't know. We didn't have to find out with the frog. That was kind of the whole, the
Like,
kicker. But whatever. Let's just do it. It'll save some time if we're lucky.
yeah. And also, we gotta go for the beef.
All right. You all make your way through the treacherous trail. It is much less maintained than it has been in the past before it became known as the treacherous trail. Yeah, as you all are walking, the kinds of sides of the trail become more and more brambly. And in front of you all,
Loading.
Or a peaceful flock of birds.
I hear the bird.
apparently I need to place the actors. I'm like, where are you?
Yes, I do not see because I have no.
Hinterland's random encounter. What could we ever possibly encounter? I've heard tales of perhaps Santa Claus.
Some hinters, maybe. It is their land.
It is their land. This is known.
I'm gonna Google hinter and see what shows up. No, not hinterland. Don't autofill and defeat me. Hinter. It means behind in German.
The Behindland.
Mm-hmm.
How do I? One second.
Hinter.
Hinter.
Behind, after, or beyond. Maybe that is what
Kinder
hinterland means.
Snatch.
I mean, that's probably what hinterland means.
Yeah, like the backland, the
Or
beyond
It's
land.
I think it's like
Beyond
a
land, yeah.
word in English.
This
Well-
makes sense as well, considering the association between the two languages.
Well, in English, hinter is an agent noun of hint, which
Oh no,
seems
no,
less
I'm
likely.
saying like hinterlands is a word.
But you can,
I'm
yeah,
sick
well, you
and
can still,
tired of
track
these fucking
the
hinterlands.
etymology, though, which is what I'm trying to track. Yeah, it's a German word meaning the land behind. So that is what hinterland means.
Okay. Okay, I am now dropping you all in. Where are we dropping?
Let me see
Built
the
the tower.
world before me.
Fucking
Oh, they do look more intimidating than I was expecting, to be fair.
And I'll not put in the spider, but if it becomes relevant, I'll put in the spider. So in front of you all are
Oh, many
Joe's
spiders.
Joe's spider.
Joe's spider.
If it becomes relevant, I'll add this other enemy.
No, not enemy.
No, every encounter
is
is
it?
going to have a hidden arachnid.
to fight with us.
Every single one, yeah. Anyway, in front of you all are two snapping fly traps. To just read out the description, they're ravenous, carnivorous plants. They're quick to bite any creature that passes by. They typically have two sets of tooth-edged leaves, each measuring 3 feet wide, at the end of 10-foot long stalks. And this is what that is what they look like. And there are two of them blocking the path. You all haven't gone far on the path, so it wouldn't be too much time to just turn around. Or you could go around them in the woods, which would not be too difficult. But if you're looking to fight some monsters for whatever reason,
I'd like to do real quick because it doesn't make them notice me. I can do exploit vulnerability just to see if I can learn anything about their weaknesses and such.
I have a good guess for their weakness.
I'll also say that
Fire
since you all
fellows.
spotted them first and like knew that they could be there, you can choose your exploration activity at this point. Like if you want to go into the battle raising a shield or something, if you all wanted to do this battle. I will mention that two of them might be a lot.
I would like to explode them with my mind.
They walk.
I was actually just looking at them.
They
Yeah, let me just do an esoteric lore to see what I know about them. I don't need to do exploit vulnerability.
Okay,
Because if
let
they
me,
can't walk, we can pin cushion them.
Let me just see their
distance.
speed. Oh yeah, you know what? They can walk.
Oh,
Well,
Well, that's fucked
then
up.
let's
Well,
not do that.
that's not going to teach me much, unfortunately.
We can say
Chris, I would like you to recall the Roman history of that dude that thought they wouldn't have arrows.
Oh, what's his name? Crassus?
Yeah.
Mm.
Gang, we're going to ride our horses and shoot backwards.
Or horse archers now.
They simply cannot outspeed the horse.
Gang, they can attack with the opportunity.
maybe they can, maybe they can't.
This is true. I forgot that Pathfinder's a little different. What's the vibe?
I
So
guess-
they can't move.
They can.
They can.
They
In-
can.
In,
What do you
in
mean?
universe, this is also something to think about. It could be that you all are just looking to practice fighting because you might have to fight more in the future. That could be a valid way of
Mhm.
reconciling this in universe.
What do you think, gang?
I already asked that.
You already did?
Yeah. You were a gang. Answer.
I think can try, and if it's not going well, get on our horses and get the fuck out of here, Master Chief. Or horse
Finish
archer,
the
keep
job.
out of distance, as Columbo said.
Do you have a bow?
No, but I can ride piggyback with my ghost and have him throw his sword. Not piggyback. We can ride. We can saddle
Side
together.
saddle.
Yeah, side saddle get it. He can throw his sword. Infinitely.
Columbo.
I want to steal.
Okay, well, there's nothing to steal here, really. It's either
We can
a
steal
fight or
their
a fight.
lives.
I also
That's
I
the
have
fight.
poison skills, so if someone can like put something flammable on them, I can get their asses.
I have literally a torch. We can just throw a torch at them. if
That
we want.
works great. If only
My
someone had
Elden
oil.
Ring firebomb strategy. Just go in
Yeah, it works.
many as possible.
May, you got anything that's not ice powered in the bag of tricks?
Probably nothing as helpful as ice power.
No fire action.
I gesture to myself and I'm like, it clashes with my color palette.
You work in the blacksmith shop.
Yeah, because I can maintain my cool while I'm smithing, so I don't get overheated. Duh.
Brother.
I can throw some caltrops out, because I don't think they're going to be smart enough to avoid them. And if it succeeds, they have a -5 penalty to their speed. It's not how I would say it in character. I'd say it will hamper their movement.
Yes. Okay, so back to the main question. Fighting, yes or no? One by one. Raja.
Sure.
Columbo.
Yes.
Healing souls. May.
No.
I'm fine with fighting as long as we can do the quick evac. Just be ready to get out of here.
Yes.
It's fine.
May you want to cook something up so that you can get the jump on them?
Were you going to do an occult thing, Raja?
He got
I did.
like an 8.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I
you rolled that.
rolled poorly. So I'm
Okay,
assuming
yeah,
I
that did
already-
not pass its recall knowledge.
With the 14, I'm assuming that wasn't enough.
Oh wait, 14 in total.
Yeah, because it was 8 plus 6.
That uses the not the applicable lore one, but the default recall knowledge skill, right?
Yes.
Okay, that is not enough.
Might I try to recall knowledge?
You might. That would be a nature check.
It's always nature.
I mean, they're literal plants.
I could roll a nature if God
There
will
is
let
no
me.
active encounter.
I love
Now it
nature.
is. Now it will let me roll nature.
Finn, will you allow me to roll a nature? Well, I might not have to. Never mind.
So that does not pass it. Shoot, how does the recall knowledge work again? I forget what happens at successes or failures. 1 second. Let me pull up the recall knowledge. Let me recall knowledge. Let me recall knowledge.
Chris, I want you to know
Why did you post Mira's reflection 3 times?
below your icon in the like stream is fine, but your icon below has had the trumpet emoji for like the past 10 minutes.
No, not for me.
Oh, on Discord?
Yes. No, in real life, Chris.
I mean, I didn't know if it's Discord or Foundry. I'm like, is it the snake that's playing? What can I
Okay,
say?
yeah, there's nothing that happens.
Columbo had the trumpet. It was
You should
actually
do
me.
when you're doing recall knowledge, you should do it as a secret check. I just remembered.
All right.
Oh boy, I wonder if I succeeded or failed. No information.
Yeah.
Watch me crush this.
Was that secret? Yes, it was. So you need to ask a question for recall knowledge.
Oh,
Um,
what weakness
You can do that.
is
Yeah.
it?
They are weak to fire.
Shocking.
Are they
weak to flying? Are they grass types? Or are they bug types?
Brug. Bass. Bass type.
Bass type?
Okay. Let's cut the Gordian knot here.
So I can sneak forward, throw some caltrops, then do a like fire blast at them. Let me make sure I have that in my cantrip deck. Produce flame. Yeah, I can produce flame at them. And then they chase, hit caltrops, bleed, and slow down. Does that work?
I'm getting less confident in our chances.
I will say something very important with these guys is to not touch them because they will snap at you.
Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah.
Checks out.
So,
Okay.
is there any other better way to initiate combat, or should I do that?
I think that's probably the best way to initiate combat.
Sneaking. See. 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, I'll throw my caltrops in front of me here. Let's see, how do I do that in game?
I'm gonna start encounter or start the initiative. I'm rolling with perception for the NPCs. You all roll with
And this is
stealth actually
we're figuring out initiative before the stealth stuff, right?
before the stealth stuff. We're just gonna do it right now just to get it out of the way. But you should roll with stealth, not with perception,
Oh,
because you all are sneaking up on them.
How the fuck do
Say
I do
less.
that?
Wait, initiative with stealth?
Yeah.
you see how it says initiative and then you can change the stat? Just change it to stealth.
Ah.
Mine's actually worse. I can't roll because I already roll.
Here, I can change your number.
Okay.
What is it supposed to be?
It's only a +3 for
Oh,
stealth initiative.
here,
it'd
sorry,
be,
I just here. Could you just roll again? Sorry, I don't know how to enter. I could only undo it. I don't know how to enter in a different one.
You got it, boss. It got worse.
Oh, I thought that was my roll.
No.
Wait, you're re-rolling it instead of just refactoring it?
Just
Finn
because
told me to.
I couldn't figure it out on my side how to do that.
Uh,
Okay, I'm going to start. Is surprise rounds a thing in this game? Pathfinder.
Believe so. Potentially.
There is no surprise round in Pathfinder.
regardless, I'm the only one sneaking in currently, so combat hasn't really started, has it?
Oh wait, but there is you're right. Sorry, this is an exploration activity thing. Exploration.
Because I'm still sneaking.
Yeah.
I did roll a
Timmy,
20 on snack.
Sneak.
On sneak, not snake. I'm always snake.
Die.
One second. So let me figure out how this exploration activity is. And then you all are I don't see it.
'Cause it's
Maybe
not
like
real.
avoiding notice. If you're avoiding notice of turn encounter, you roll a stealth check instead of perception to roll initiative. Nice. So I had that in my head. See if the okay, so that's the only thing that changes. You don't get a surprise round. If you're avoiding notice at the start of encounter, you usually roll a stealth check instead of a perception check, both to determine your initiative and to see if the enemies notice you based on their perception DCs. Okay, let me actually check on that, the perception DCs.
I'm fairly certain they noticed me.
If they
And
notice
me.
one of you, I'm
No,
gonna
how
say,
did
yeah.
this can't be happening? We were talking too loudly.
Okay.
Oh, even with how far back you all are?
I'm like 10 feet
But
from you.
look at what we rolled.
Did you both roll ones?
I rolled a
Yes,
2.
I rolled one, but I get +3. I'm just walking around in armor and shit. I'm making jokes.
All right, I'm going to begin the combat.
Yo, Clay.
Oh, apparently I've already begun the combat, but I've changed the music now. So now we're in combat music mode. What is that?
Excellent.
A caltrop. Or a bunch of caltrops.
It's actually a bomb.
It
Yeah, they
looks so
die
different.
instantly if you touch that action.
Just the marker.
I'm gonna turn my light on.
You put them awfully close to you for what I thought you were doing.
I have to place them adjacent to me, apparently. So the goal was to sneak in, place them, throw a fireball, and then run away. Because they'd have to run over the caltrops on their path towards us. I just didn't realize that you all holding still up there would be yapping, apparently.
So what's
There's no surprise, man.
what's the move?
That's
It's
really the
Raja.
kicker.
Alright, I'm gonna blast them. Let's see. Cantrip deck. Produce flame. How do I roll it from here?
Click it.
Go gadget cantrip deck.
Make a spell attack roll against your target's AC.
Can you
So how do
target
I
two?
figure out my spell attack roll?
Sorry, tell me again one more time what you're doing.
I'm using a cantrip, one of the cantrips in the cantrip deck to produce flame, which they are in range for me to hit them with.
Gotcha.
But since it's not an active spell, it's a cantrip thing, I think I have to do it manually. So,
Okay.
a spell attack roll. How do I figure out what I roll?
+5.
+5? All right, I'll just roll perception then, because I get +5 on.
What are they rolling?
Or no, wait, I can do an attack roll separately, can I?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can also just roll a d20 +5.
True. Oh, hold on, I can also target that. Right. Target. D20. How do I add a +5 to it?
You see how there's a plus down there on the left?
There we go. Figured it out.
Oof.
I can use a hero point.
What are you so is this to hit or what is this?
Yeah, ranged. A spellcasting attack roll.
Gotcha.
Hero. Shit.
It's a real clunk.
And a D4.
Mods?
Are you adding the
What?
D4?
I mean, I forgot to use it last time, so I don't know if it'll get me up to their AC. Nah, I'll save the D4 for if I think I'm getting close.
Greedy.
You you whip out this card and expend the magic inside of it. You kind of open it up and fire shoots out from the kind of torn halves of the card and veers way off left and misses them.
Fortunate. If only I could roll better. And then I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Okay.
Like right here.
Okay. So
Yeah,
off of the
that's-
trail is going to be difficult terrain, by the way. Just FYI. Anything else on your
Hanging
turn?
me up.
Oh, was that
What's-
2 for the spell?
Yeah.
All right.
What is difficult terrain?
It just takes double movement to move through it.
Gotcha.
Next up is going to be Columbo.
Coward.
Alrighty. We're gonna devise a stratagem. And it fucking, as always, refuses. There we go. I clicked the passive devise a stratagem and not the action devise a stratagem.
Foolish.
Cool.
Hmm. 7. And he did not hit with a 13.
That's right.
How much is my plus to hit? Um, and I get to do a recall knowledge.
Okay.
So that will be nature, yes?
That is nature. Or applicable
Alright.
lore if you have like Flytrap lore or something. You're not able to remember anything else that you've learned about these. Oh wait, sorry, you forgot to ask the question, but you failed. Or I forgot to prompt you to ask the question.
Why is it giving me the multiple? Alright, I have a plus. So I don't. Is it. Fuck it. We'll see. Does a 14 hit?
What are you doing?
Shooting it.
What are you shooting it with?
A crossbow.
You at this point they have seen the fire ball land next to them. I wonder if I should actually here, let me actually roll to see if like the trees catch on fire from that fireball or not. That probably is a good idea. I'm gonna do a private GM roll on this. Does not the fire does not fall on a particularly dry part of the woods, which does make sense given the most recent rain last night. So the fireball does not catch the woods on fire. It does not start a forest fire. The flytraps notice that, and they turn to look at the direction it's from, and they're kind of going like this, like snakes. They're writhing about, and your crossbow kind of goes in between them, and does not hit. Bolt, I guess is the word I was trying to say.
Alright, cool. Then I'm gonna reload. And I could shoot again, but I don't think I'm gonna hit. So I'm going to fucking what's it called?
Our
The
word kill.
the thing where I like am rude to them. That starts with a D.
Demoralize?
Demoralize.
Are you targeting any? I think you have to just target one. Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't think these ones don't know any languages, so you're gonna roll with some particular circumstance penalty, I think. Let me look up the rules, or do you have them that you could put in
A
chat?
-4.
-4, yeah. So roll with a -4 circumstance penalty on that. This is against their will DC?
I believe so.
Or the will save? What is it? Sorry, I'll look this up.
That's a 13 against their will DC.
Will DC. So their will DC is their is it just 10
10
plus their
plus
save?
their will.
Gotcha. That does not. What do you? How are you trying to demoralize them? It does not work. If you want to consider that for comedic value. Yeah, they're familiar with that motion. Means
They know
nothing
a
to
thing
them.
or two because they've seen a thing or two.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Next up is one of them. Which one is it? It is the northern one. It is going to start moving towards you all. So that's one. What is this thing on the ground?
Caltrop.
What does that mean?
Now pull up the
Aurelia, you were muted.
I was. They're a spiky thing that hurts your feet when you step on them.
So
Yeah, it's
they-
like a bunch of spiky jacks.
Gotcha.
DC
Yeah.
14 acrobatics check.
Yep.
So it's 1, 2, 3.
They normally look different than that.
So that's one movement. There's going to be another movement. It's going to go on top of it. Now, what
Okay, so
happens? You said DC 14.
DC 14 acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Okay, they told me
Come
how
on,
to.
baby, fail.
When it's not listed, there's a way to figure out, and it's going to be 10 plus the base skill. So acrobatics, I believe, is dexterity. Or sorry, they'll just use the base skill. I'm thinking of DCs. So that would be that thing, and that is going to be roll it. Fails.
All right, so it takes 1d4 piercing damage and 1 bleed damage.
Persistent bleed damage.
Persistent bleed. So every turn, it'll take 1 extra bleed.
You said that was 1d4 piercing?
Yeah.
And bleed.
Alright, that is 4 piercing.
Get pierced,
hurt.
idiot.
And then you said
and
it was
1 bleed.
one
Persistent.
1 bleed or 1d4 bleed?
One
one
persistent bleed.
Yeah, so
One.
every round, it'll take 1 bleed damage.
Okay.
Oh,
And while taking it, it receives a -5 foot penalty to speed.
Yes,
Oh,
so
okay.
its speed is now slower.
Let me
It
look
can
at-
spend an action to remove the caltrops, but
If
they have to take an action to do
if
that.
it's sentient enough to know how to
Yeah.
do it.
If it's smart enough.
Take at the end of each of your turns, as long as you have the condition, rolling damage dice new every time. After you take the persistent damage, roll a DC 15 flat check to see if you recover. Okay. Okay, so I will add a condition on that.
5 damage and -5 movement speed.
I guess you can't add a persistent damage here, so I'll just remember. Yeah, and -5 movement speed. So that is going to be, that was 1, and then 2, and that is going to be enough to be within the range of Yang.
correct.
So let's see. Oh, it only has 1 attack left though, and
Correct.
does not have you grabbed. So it's just going to do a melee attack against you. So, it's going to reach out and attempt to bite you.
Ooh, a
Shit.
critical miss. Yeah, hate to
Critical
see
miss. Critical miss.
So it has
It bites itself, cutting off one of its Hydra heads.
So I think just nothing happens from there.
so it's got reach 10 feet and at most a +5 to hit
reach 10
with
feet.
its hit.
Why do you think it has reached 10 feet?
Why do you think that?
Because it says
reach 10 feet.
How do? Oh.
Which we would see as characters. That's not
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
character.
you would see that. You would see that.
Reach 10 feet to attack us.
Yeah. Wait, why did it take the multiple attack penalty there? Because I rolled it with it. Sorry, I'm undoing that. Undo.
The normal fail.
I
I mean, it was still
accidentally.
a 1. It was still a nat 1, even without the negatives.
It's
Okay.
just the fail, though.
Good point.
Wait.
So yeah, just a fail and not a critical. Right?
I think that might actually still be a critical fail.
Wait, so if we
My
add
AC is 18.
10 to it, 16.
Okay, no. Just a fail.
Okay, just a fail. Okay. In any case, that's the end of the Flytrap's turn, so it's going to take that bleed damage. Let me roll the 1d4.
I don't love it
No,
getting
it's
a
just
plus
1.
10 to attack.
3.
Isn't it just 1 damage, not 1d4 bleed?
If you want to narc, yeah.
Yeah, look, man.
That's 1 bleed
I
damage.
barely fucking understand this game. The shit that I do understand, I'm gonna narc on.
I'm going to roll the... yeah, this is the flat check to see if it gets out of it, and it does not. So that's going to the end of its turn, and it is
You
persistent
idiot.
bleeding. I wish I could mark that it was persistent bleeding somehow.
Is bleeding not an effect?
Oh, persistent damage. Here we go. And then this is just 1, and it is bleed. DC 15, save.
So
Cool.
it's still barely injured.
Fellas, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, this is not.
Well,
Next up is the
Hey,
other one.
when I said we shouldn't do this,
I also said we.
Yeah, well, you
1, 2,
didn't have
3.
any other fucking ideas.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3. 1, 2. It's gonna attack Yang.
This
Can-
makes sense. Wait,
can
what
it-
was it?
Oh no, it
Two-step?
can't. I'm sorry. That
Did
was
it
that
not
was 3
take 3
movements.
movements?
No, it cannot.
Also,
So
it's merging with the other monster. Is that possible?
I think you can be on the same square as people.
Only moving through them, you can't end on the same square, right?
I'm not
Chris
familiar with
wants it
that.
to be one step further to the right.
I'm just saying you can't end on the same square yet. I think so. So otherwise, they're like very intimate.
No, yeah, you're right. You have to be 2 sizes
Oh.
larger in order to do that. Yeah, okay, so it is going to be behind this one. Let's put it right here.
Okay.
Young, it's your turn.
Well, fellas, it seems like these things are pretty hard, but they're also very slow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're
Enact-
also very slow. It's
Faster than
difficult
them.
terrain. It's difficult terrain. We get half movement. We get to move like
Off the path.
On the road, we're fine.
Enact horse archery. We're gonna kite these sons of bitches.
I'm fine with horse arch. Because yeah, only the ones with arrows have to be the ones firing, but we can still like just outpace them and try and whittle them down. Not sure how we'd do the math on that as Chris, but I don't see a logical reason why it wouldn't be possible.
You all do
If
what
the
you
horses
feel,
are
and I will work out the rendering.
I'm fine with horse archery, and I'll just do the ghost throwing the sword as my version, which probably won't hit very often, but it's still something I can try
Now hold
for
on.
free.
Just a point of order here. Why would you throw the sword instead of projecting your mirror, attacking, and then reverting?
Oh wait, I can do that. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, so one action to project the guy, attack at close distance, then I
Dispel.
do an action on my horse as my final action, so it disappears in my.
Didn't Finn say if we touch these things, they will snap at us?
yes.
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 So I mean, we can try playing it safe, and if I need to do ghost hit disappear, I can
Alright.
try that.
I don't have that many arrows, so we're gonna have to make short work of them.
So we calculate how many arrows you have, how many arrows Columbo has, and then the infinite but likely to miss ghost swords I have, or reflection swords that I have.
I don't have
Actually,
enough. There we go. I have 19. I forgot to buy more arrows. Oopsie.
I've got 33 bolts.
let me look up the rules for throwing a weapon that doesn't have throw stat.
I think that it's you either go with well, if it doesn't have a throw stat, it's probably just a strength check. That's
Yeah, it's
what
just you add your
you can
strength
do with
modifier.
daggers, so yeah.
It looks like.
Okay, are we mounting up? Broncos country, let's ride type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So describe this strategy to me, just broadly.
So
They can move 45 feet in a round unless they fucking have hyperspeed mode. We can move more than that per round and just fucking like I think each of us has at least 25 move speed. So move, shoot,
well,
and
also
they
we're on
cannot
horses,
catch us.
so the horses will be even faster. So we can
Have you
literally
accounted
just be
for the
horse
difficult
archers.
terrain off trail?
Are we
Um,
going off trail?
we can stay on trail, and they'd still be following us, presumably.
Gotcha.
So have the horses do their movement to outpace, and then while on horseback, do ranged attacks. So stay out of their range perpetually.
Gotcha.
And then they'll keep following us, thinking surely they don't have enough arrows.
Mm-hmm. But like Crassus, they're wrong.
So
Well, do we actually know they'll follow us?
Well, if they don't follow us, then we just stand outside of range and shoot them
fire.
more.
That's the power of the horse archer route. Stay just at a distance while attacking yourself. The Scythians did it to great effect. The Mongolians did it to great effect. I like the Scythians more though, but maybe that's the classic.
Shout out to the Gok Turks.
So I think a better way of handling this than keeping it in combat rounds, since it seems clear that you all would win in this scenario, is me rolling something to determine how many arrows you all lose in this scenario. Unless anybody wants to. Is that amenable?
I mean,
yeah, that's
we
amenable.
could just roll. If we assume you're doing one attack per round, just do. You said you had 19 arrows. Just roll 19 20s with your modifier.
No,
See how many would hit.
I like
first.
Finn's idea better, if I'm being honest.
Fair.
So
Should
we
have
do need-
evolved to be faster, idiot.
Okay, how about we do it this way? You all tell me, like, we can do it kind of in chunks, like in gotcha pulls. Like you say, okay, I'm spending 10 arrows. How many successes did I get? And then I can take down the health by that. And I'll just say they have no way of attacking you all when you're out of range. So the question is just how many arrows does it take, right? If there's any other creative way that you all are interested in fighting them that could reduce the number of arrows, you can feel free and let me know. But otherwise, I think we can do it gotcha rules.
Do you not have an infinite cantrip damage?
I do.
Well, shall we do that?
I'm going to use Hakai
You
on
have your
them.
infinite cantrip, and I have my infinite thrown swords. So it might take longer, but we don't have to use arrows potentially.
Okay, I'll make you all a deal. 1 second.
Go on.
Mm.
I like deals in Pathfinder. I think that a deal is a fun idea.
It takes 7 hours to get back to or 6 hours.
We just kite them the whole 6 hours.
6 hours to get back to oh yeah, I guess you could be heading in that direction if you got past them. I don't know. Are you all backing up or are you going forward with it? Like, are you
backing up?
Are you heading
Backing
farther
up.
away from Willowshore during this or closer to Willowshore during
Well, that's
this?
the question. Do they have attacks of opportunity?
Do you want to try? Or I guess you all would figure this out as you all are retreating at this very moment. No, they do not have attacks of opportunity.
All right, then yeah, kite them ahead to town. We'll kill two birds with one stone.
Okay. So
All right, I'll keep the morale up. Wah, 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 wah.
okay. So I think that you all don't need to use arrows then, but you would arrive in town. Okay, here's my deal. If you don't use arrows, you could arrive in town at early evening, let's say 5. If you do use arrows, you could arrive in town at, let's say, 3. Sorry, let's make it 6 or 3. In either case, you're gonna succeed in the fight unless the fucking Naparabos come out of the woods. Shit, wait, I think I'm actually supposed to be rolling for that. For other random... Well, you're already in a random encounter. It's fine. I won't roll again. Maybe I will. Maybe I will, just to see. Just to see.
That's the trick. You gotta get yourself in an easy random encounter, and all the other ones are not allowed to attack you.
Let me check on the random encounter. Where's the... Do I have this on...
What we do is we get in a random encounter with like a goblin or something. We trap them.
Okay.
We're permanently in that random encounter. No more encounters in the rest of the campaign.
I
It's
do not believe that to be the way that it
it's
works.
the Pathfinder equivalent of the bag of rats to keep pets.
Ooh.
Did you all see that? No, you didn't see that.
17.
17.
No,
Oh,
I
this
think
is
it was
fun. You all cannot see the result of this, right?
Yeah, we cannot.
No,
Okay,
it
so
is unknowable.
you all are heading towards
is a
town. Are you
17.
using arrows or are you not?
Can I add an addendum to your offer?
Yes.
Can we pull performance, and if we do it well enough with our like infinite thing, we kill them right as we roll into town, so they like flop right at the border.
Wait,
So that would look
why?
really cool. That would give us some street cred, for sure, and then they can like harvest them.
I mean, like one person is going to see you, like the person at like the watchtower. Also,
they're
Zhang
gonna be,
Peng is
like,
known to
the-
not love dead animals in the streets.
Yeah.
Well, that's why before the streets.
It's
like,
a
I
good
think
thing
that's
this is a
great.
plant.
Yeah.
I don't. I think we should try to kill it as quickly as possible.
Should performance dictate how long it takes us on the path to
No,
kill it?
that's going to be
Addendum revoke.
that's going to be, I'll say, dexterity for hitting them. So okay,
I mean,
I'm
look
gonna-
up how much a fucking bolt costs.
I'm actually going to run to the bathroom real quick because I have to pee. I'll send us into intermission mode and I will pause the recording real quick.
Go.
We can harvest
Correct.
it if we spin arrows or don't spin arrows.
Like that's
Ammunition or time.
yeah.
America's favorite game show.
Because if they can be harvested anyway, there's still a negative of money in one.
I'm
versus
fine spending arrows.
I'm also
Bolts
fine
even.
spending arrows. I do want to cap out the amount of arrows I spend, though. No, you know what? Fuck it, we ball. Roll the bones.
You all have just decided on this plan. And you've gotten to the point... Or fuck it. You all have just... Like, you're kind of running back to the horses to get on them talking about this. And you turn around and come back. And lo and behold... What the fuck? A black bear! Oh, fuck!
Let me change
no.
my effect from indifferent to
Let me add that into the encounter.
unfriendly and hostile. Wait, I can't. Okay, yeah, I can. Remove friendly. How do I remove friendly?
Add that black bear into the encounter.
It won't let me remove friendly.
In any case, a black bear now blocks the path as well.
Forward.
Well, Who says all the animals of nature are allies? Maybe they'll fight each other.
Here, I'll say that you all. I'm gonna move you all back one, just so that you're not within range, because you all went back to the horses and came back. If that works, or I can allow you. I'll allow you all to reposition yourselves. I'll say.
We're on horseback, right?
Yeah, you all are now on horseback.
Okay.
But you don't have to be right next to the. And in the meantime, this thing took some bleed damage. I'll just give it a few damage. Say it took 30 seconds to get over there, so that's
Oh, this is literally half a minute later. Damn.
oh, I mean, I don't know where you all left the horses. Okay, I'll say it was 20 something seconds, so it'll take like 3 bleed damage. Okay.
Okay. The question of the century: do we try to skirt the black bear, or are we mondo kiting the long way?
Because the black bear has fucking a lot of speed, I'll say. I'll just let you know.
More speed than a horse.
Black bears are fast.
I don't think a black bear is faster than a horse.
No. Black bears are like 33 to 35 miles an hour at their fastest, but horses are
I
about
also
40 miles an hour, but also greater endurance.
33 miles an hour is crazy.
Black bears are fucking fast. Let me
yeah, but I
actually-
don't think they're I don't
But they're
think
not
they're
as
built
fast
to
as
run like a horse.
Yeah, they run at 35 miles an hour. Horses run at 44 miles an hour. Also, I really like this picture of this horse that came up, so I am going to share it.
Chris is getting his DMCA'd.
Look at this horse.
Where are you putting it?
I'm sending it in chat.
Okay, I'll hold it up to the camera.
In chat of season 13.
What a stallion.
Yes. Does seeing that horse affect this encounter in any way?
No. Good
That
try.
horse 1v1s the bear and wins.
Yeah, that's what all of our horses look like, actually.
That horse looks kind of small, truthfully. Short but yoked.
Got him.
I pilot my horse like a Gundam and punch the bear to death with its hooves.
I have a new type flash.
You
And I
Ratatouille the
avoid
horse.
The bear's crossbow attacks. Okay, no, real question. Are we mondo kiting, or are we trying to avoid attack of opportunity?
I thought attack of opportunities is generally like a person thing in Pathfinder.
It's generally like class based, but there are creatures that have it.
What class is that bear?
I said there are creatures that have it.
And I said, what class is that bear?
Bear.
Oh.
Wild. Black bear. Answer the question. Are we mondo kiting, or are we going through?
I'd like to try mondo kiting for a bit, and if the bear is too mean, then we just book it.
I still feel like we might be faster there. So we can do what Cody said.
What is your all speed on horses?
40, I think.
Riding horse has a speed of 40 feet.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't know if I was taking that into account
move?
when I was getting that 7 hours earlier. No, I wasn't. Okay, so it's going to be fewer hours. It's 40 feet. Okay, sorry. Let me do that calculation again.
Goblins have many superstitions and quirks, but few of them are stranger than their fear and hatred of horses. This isn't a one-sided affair. Horses also fear and hate goblins, and some have been known to go out of their way to harm a goblin.
Just got racist horses.
Dude, just
This is
drunk.
a horse lore from the horse page.
I love that.
10. Sorry, I'm almost done this. So that's 40 feet. So that would be exploration activity is none.
The horse can also gallop, striding twice and getting a plus 10-foot circumstance bonus to its speed. So
Circumcision
technically up to
bonus?
5, up to 50 feet.
Mm.
It's 10 miles. Fuck.
All monsters in horse, riding pony, war pony.
I want a war pony.
I, I'm curious why they decided goblins and horses
Okay,
have
so
a
it's just
mutual
it's
hatred.
actually just about 2.5 hours with horses. If you all are so currently it is 8. If you all are, well, I guess we'll just
Playing
see how
80
you all
carry.
handle the bear, and then I can make a better deal.
No one's ready for the bear problem.
Yeah. So I guess still mondo kiting, horse archer,
Bear
15 stuff.
happens.
Unless the bear is fast enough to catch up. In that case, we just book it. Was that what you said, Cody?
Yeah.
All right, I'm down for that.
Yokai.
Yokai.
Nope,
Hopefully.
not what I said, but go on.
I think these animals are enough.
So
See, I played a little
I don't know what mondo kite means.
Okay, we're
This
still
means we're
doing the
kiting
same
them.
plan and seeing if we can get the black bear following us along with the.
Gotcha.
It's mondo kiting because there's 3 of them, which is bigger than normal kiting for just the 2.
Yeah,
So
kiting being the term for like what horse are.
I
That's
want
hate
to.
mondo.
that
Cool.
we have to deal with the support, the ADC, and now the jungler appeared.
Yeah, this is true. This is a typical bot lane matchup.
I want
name
to.
is Barry Allen.
I want to play out the like round or two of you all getting past them, and then we can go into more summary mode.
All right, all right.
I just want to see how that plays out. So, Yang, it's your turn.
Turn of going past them, huh? Talk to me about this place north of the trail. Is that like passable, or is it
It's
like
passable. It's just difficult terrain, so you'd be going
yeah?
at half speed.
But presumably, they also would be going half speed.
That's true.
One could hope.
We're just trying to burst past them, right?
Yeah, and a dash is 2 actions but 50 speed, right?
Yeah.
Why would
Gallop.
I not just do 2 dash?
Because then you get the bonus 10 speed.
Okay, so 2 gallops, you're saying, for a total of 100 steps.
Yes. As
Okay.
opposed to 2 strides for a total of 80.
You got it, boss.
And then you can use the third action to stride once more for a total of 140.
Whoops, I can't move my camera right.
You can't move your camera? What do you mean?
There we go. I can move the camera, I just can't pan and do... That's, yeah. One more time. This
One
time
One
we will do
more
it a few.
time. Gonna celebrate.
So one thing I'm noticing is we're going to be significantly off. Oh, never mind. That's one.
Oops. That's 110, so I'm just gonna, like, right there.
Right.
All right.
Bam.
You run your horse through the midst of all of these. You are too fast. The black bear takes a little swipe at you, but does not hit. I do that for flavor. It does not have an opportunity attack. And you are on the other side. I guess everybody else can do this as well, right? There's no...
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't do any horse tricks. No horse.
Horse in a... I kickflip the horse.
May, it's your turn.
How many do I get to teleport?
140.
Technically 150, but for the purposes of flavor, 100.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's like I didn't even count.
Fine, I'll just teleport right beside
It's-
you.
Teleports behind you. The black
Nothing
bear has
personal.
caught you all a little bit by surprise because you didn't think it would be there. So it's going to take a turn in the midst of all this action, which is represented as right now.
Okay.
He's coming, Monka.
So that's shit. I thought I saw actions murder, but it's not. It was passive
Action.
smaller.
The bear attacks its mortal enemy, the fly traps. The bear stops at nothing to kill
Blair.
fly traps, much like the famous goblin
1,
horse
2,
debacle.
3, 4, 5.
Oh, that's dreadfully close.
I love when
Let's
nature
do
works
6 over
together.
here. Okay.
Oh, damn it.
6. 6 times 5. It's 30. Great. Okay. That bear is coming after you all, and it is going to take a which one of these shall I do?
Murder, I think.
May's gonna get
Use the
mauled.
murder action.
Can it use an item interaction so I can counter strike it?
Is there supposed to be a plus grab here? There is a plus grab. Okay. Sorry, what was that?
Nothing. I was just making a joke.
The bear is going to. So as you all are running past, the bear kind of sees you all running, and turns around and starts booking it in your direction. You all are running fast. You look back behind you. May, the bear is right next to you, and as you turn, a big, whatever the kind of thing a bear has right here, paw,
Oh.
swipes at you.
Okay.
That is going to be a miss. Okay,
Let's go.
it missed you. It's going to take one more swipe at you with a penalty, and that is going to be a hit.
Finally, May has been hit for the first time this
Don't
campaign.
say that. You're gonna get crumpled by this fucking bear.
So that is going to be
Like a fucking soda can.
some slashing damage against her.
And I crumpled the kid.
That's just going to be a 6 slashing damage, and I will apply. Oh, you already
Owie.
did it.
That's why you don't mess around with God.
There is no, yeah, that is the end there, and because it was a little behind the scenes, but if it had hit on the first one, it would have been able to use grab next, but it cannot because it hit on the second one and is out of actions for this turn. So that is the end of the black bear's turn. We are moving on to Raja.
I know how to remove friendly. How do you remove status effects?
Right click.
I'm trying. I'm right clicking on it and it's not going away.
I can remove it for you if you
Current
want.
conditions
I just want to be
unfriendly.
unfriendly and hostile. I don't want to be friendly as well. That creates a juxtaposition I'm not going for.
I don't see you having friendly. I only see you having unfriendly.
Oh, it's maybe it removed and it's just not showing as removed on my side. I still have hostile, right?
I don't see hostile. I only see blessed coins and unfriendly.
It's showing me as having 3 on my side. Okay.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
No.
Is that exactly where you want to end your turn?
I mean, how far did you say we could move?
Well, right next to the bear.
140.
Right next to the bear. Do you want to end your turn right next to the bear?
Wait, what? Wait, Aurelia, why'd you only move like 110 then, or 105?
I moved 100 steps. I know we can move 150, but I thought we were being theatrical.
Ah.
That was the impression I got.
Well, I'm
You
gonna
wanted me to get hit by the bear.
go off screen then.
Once you all pass this, we can shift everybody over and consider translation symmetry in this problem. So are you moving off screen, or are you moving to this particular square you're at right now?
Off screen. I hit a wall.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna shift everybody over. How many more squares are you moving?
Okay, so hold on. Right here would be 100, 5, 10, 105. So 5 squares off screen.
Okay, Columbo, you are going to be killed by the auto scroller. 1,
No!
2,
No.
Columbo,
No,
Three,
the boss
four,
comes
it's
every
the Mad
23
Max
frames.
5, and then
board
we'll kind of
game.
adjust these to be kind of on the trail. And
Press
I'll
A so you turn into a bubble. We'll pop you.
Press
put
A
these
to
over
be gay
here.
today.
And Columbo, we're gonna say that
Fuck.
you are farther off screen than it seems. So you'll need to take some movement to move over to where you currently are.
You're approximately opposite Raja
Yeah.
in distance.
Okay. That would be the end of your turn then. Is that right?
Yes, if that's all of my act.
Columbo, you are, I think 3 or 4 squares off. Whoa!
You bugging.
All right. Next up are the
Slip and
Flytraps.
slide.
They cannot move very fast, but I think we can kind of discount them from the encounter now, given that you all are past them, unless you all want to come back for them.
We have
After
bigger
we deal
problems.
with the bear, we can see how we're feeling.
Okay. I mean, you can do the farming them from the front, but right now let's just let's not consider them. Actually, let's move them. I'm gonna move them.
They're
1,
like,
2, 3.
fuck, we severely misjudged the situation.
Oh wait, they
They
can
think to
actually move
themselves.
relevantly over to. Yeah, sorry, 1 second. Let me undo that.
They said, "Oh
1,
heavens, I seem to
2,
have a
3.
caltrop in me still."
Okay, so this
I'm
one,
bleeding.
yeah,
Constantly implement
That
one.
one will die through attrition on his own.
Yeah.
3, 1, 2, 3.
Well, also you
One.
moved them closer because of the shift. They were farther away.
Hi.
I did.
Thing. Because yeah, it was like with the shift.
I thought I moved them. 1 second. Let me do one more and then.
Because the
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna move them back.
Attacking me.
Let's do
Once
move them
more.
back by 2. So 1, 2. This is as far, let's say, as it can get on this one. And the caltrop is still on it. Right, sorry. Okay. And then this one's going to take a damage at the end of its turn, bringing it down to 41, and it's going to do the flat check.
I don't love it still being barely injured, despite having like 10 damage from the caltrops.
I mean, it's only got like 5 damage.
It did not succeed on the flat check, so that's the end of its turn. Let's do this one. This one is going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
And it
3.
attacks the bear.
It's not going to
Mhm.
attack the bear.
Yeah, I love when nature all works along together.
Next up is Yang.
It's time to skedaddle. Approximately 150 paces.
All right, I'll just move. I don't know how to handle. Let me think about this.
15 squares.
I will say that you all
that
are
right?
faster than the bear by 5 feet.
Mhm.
So
It has 35.
it does have 35.
Ooh.
But if we do two hustles or whatever it's called, then we're 25 feet ahead, right? Or unless the bear can do the same move.
I don't think the bear can do the same move.
Gallop.
Or maybe it can. Maybe that's just something you can do. I don't know why horses
Bears
can do it,
gallop.
but bears can't. Is that a particular horse move?
That's
Ben,
the horse's signature ability.
I want you to ask the question, are horses well known for galloping?
No, a bear that can just put a little hustle on it and get a cool 50 is horrifying.
You know how bears sprint and they sound like
Okay.
Alright, it's time to pull up the Dark Main video.
I'm the
Okay.
loudest man
So
alive.
I'm going to say that you kind of go. Let's just send you to the left and consider you farther away.
You got it, boss.
This is going to become the fucking
Is this the same-
Battletoads auto scroller.
Is this the same with you, May, or are you doing anything with this bear?
No, a go-go gadget, leave the vicinity.
May is bleeding.
Okay. All right. I think let's bring this now into summary mode. It doesn't seem like the bear's going to be able to. I'm just gonna send you over
Hang.
here.
The bear made a horrible, perhaps the worst mistake of its life, emerging onto the trail.
So I
You
think
would have lived if not for your impudence.
so. Now I think we're in the situation you all described earlier, except there's also a bear. So the question now is, there's two questions. One, arrows or no arrows, and two, are these creatures smart enough to realize the situation and retreat?
And get hunted.
I'll ask
Think of
about.
the. Oh,
Ben
sorry.
is not a loving god because he spawned this bear just to die.
I didn't do any of this. I rolled. This was preordained.
This is the Monty Python and the Holy Grail bit where it's showing the map and showing how they're going around it. Oh, fucking.
So, okay, so you all will be able to defeat these guys in any case if you want to hunt them. It'll just take more time if you're not actively moving in the direction of Willowshore. So,
This bear hurt our kitsune girl. It must die.
do you
And
want
because her
to...
fur is white, the blood shows up more clearly.
Moi, kill yourself.
Here, I'm gonna just roll before you all make this decision about arrows or no arrows to see if they continue following you or not. And I'll just keep this roll as it goes. So I'm going to roll
This doesn't know anything about Miku Miku Beam.
int for the black bear. This is going to be a DC. Shit, let me just look at the DC because I'm always using the D&D table in my head. Let me use the Pathfinder table.
Behold,
DC by
Optic Blast.
level.
Young, you're a hunter. You probably know the value of a bear. It's presumably worth more than the arrows.
I'm gonna call this
Very
a
likely.
16 DC intelligence in order to realize that it should probably, or let's do wisdom, in order to realize that it should leave. Well, it got a
Bear is
19.
leaving.
So the bear is leaving. So that if you all want to get the XP from the bear, you're gonna have to hunt these guys. Do you want to
Whoa,
hunt?
we don't get honorable mention experience.
No.
We haven't gotten honorable mention experience this whole campaign.
It's
Joe.
okay. The next haunting, this bear will show up with a voice because animals can speak during haunts apparently. So this is a return villain.
So my question
will be
for you
killing
all
this bear eventually.
is: do you
And the
want
crow.
to hunt
Yeah.
these, or do you want to
Are the vines leaving
Just
too, or
run
just
away.
the bear?
Let me think about the game theory. Yeah, let me just roll for the vines.
The game theory, the bear.
No, I'm like, is there such a situation where like one of them could block the other? Like the bear is always in front of the, like speed wise. I don't know. I don't want to make it too complicated. I'm gonna roll for the fly traps though.
Forsake. You have to always pick forsake.
All right, that one failed. That one also failed.
Oh,
So the
Dumb
fly
fucking
traps
plants.
will pursue you all slowly. The bear will leave quickly.
The
it's
multi-talented.
like, wait, I don't want to be
Let them.
here.
So the fly traps are essentially, you can get them if you want. It'll take some time. The bear will take significantly more time to get. I think that's the situation that you all are at, but you always can outrun them.
I want them.
So my question for you all is, do you want to hunt all three of these and spend more time?
No.
I don't know. I'm fine with just the fly traps. What are you off?
I'm fine.
I think the fly traps are enough XP.
Okay. So
But if that bear ever thinks of crossing me again,
the bear leaves the scene. The fly traps follow you all, and you all go to Willowshore. We can say that
see you later.
3 hours pass. A little bit longer than if you all had just gone on horses. And I'm going to remove the bear from the encounter and then distribute XP to you all. let's make this.
Unfortunately, the Flytraps didn't consider my Spider-Man as goated.
Okay.
Correct.
Oh, speaking of horses, I have to go see a
Fuck.
man about one.
I was trying to increase the volume of Across the Hinterlands sound, but I was selecting the bear actor, and the bear just moved towards my cursor instead of me increasing the volume when I hit the right button. I was like, fuck!
The bear's
bear.
like, I want more. I'm back in. I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah, I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah. So I'm going to distribute the XP to you all. So how does it work here? So I see the amount that it says, but I'm trying to remember if this is per person or not. I think it's per person. Let me do a quick calculation using the fucking table. One sec. Counter XP Pathfinder. Just do a sanity check here. Building encounters.
Oh, he does an X. That's why he does that with his hands.
Who?
Cyclops.
Mm.
He goes like, and then he does optic blast.
Here we go. XP.
Behold.
How to calculate XP. Oh yeah, it's ×4 divided by 4.
Interesting.
Because you all have 4 people.
And 4 horses.
The horses level up. We don't.
Yeah.
No.
Our horses level up from riding horses to war horses.
Woo! We come up back with a completely different breed of horses, and the stables are like, "What happened? They got stronger."
We ran into some fog.
It's
They got
that
tamed.
episode of Samurai Jack. He has experienced the warrior's way, or whatever, and the baby's changed forever.
They've seen war.
Okay.
We threw the axe into the lake, and it was given back to us, but we were honest.
You all
So we
get
got
This
new
is not
horses.
my ex.
I don't like that this is the result that comes up for Samurai Jack baby. I was hoping to get the actual baby, not this fellow.
You all each get 160 experience.
Let's go.
Basically, I'm 2 years old now.
160. Let's clear that.
Or
I'm just gonna
what?
put that here.
Level 2, how much?
160 experience, you said?
That is correct. From the Flytrap is saying
Okay, so
this.
160
As it dies,
minus
it says
70.
160 experience.
90.
Hold on.
So we're at 1090 XP now. Level 2.
Well, we're at 90 experience.
Yeah, level
Where-
two.
Level 2.
Where is the button that makes
Oh, wow.
me go up a
It
level?
automatically boosted my health.
Wait, is each level just 1000
What?
XP? Is it not exponential?
I don't know.
Because I'm seeing 90 out of 1000 for
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
seeing it too.
I got eyes.
Oh, my initiative went up. Let's go. Or maybe we just went into a place
Ooh,
where...
my initiative went up. Yep. So you're all are seeing 90 out of 1000 for level 2 as well?
Yes.
I'm gonna look up the
How much XP? I mean, how much
it
health do
is
you all have?
1000 XP per level.
30.
You have 30 HP?
I
Yes,
assume that
sir.
means like it's fucking Paper Mario rules, and we cannot just kill. We cannot just go into the forest and hunt fly traps for infinite XP.
There's limited fly traps in there, I will say.
You must have rolled slightly higher than me, Aurelia. I'm at 28 XP or HP.
What's
I'm at
your
22.
I'm
Your
at
con's also
22
+1.
too.
Simply getting health mogged. You're also getting
I guess
perception
later
mogged as
I'll
well.
figure
Right,
out
where are my feet?
what to
There
add.
it is.
I know it's
You mean
somewhere. I just don't want to find it.
You mean like your
Class
skills and
feats.
stuff?
Give me cackle.
Sure.
You see how it says level 2? Or I guess maybe you don't get it.
See how what says level 2?
My fighter lets me pick 2 things, 1 class feat and 1 skill feat.
What
If
did
you
level
go to your
2 give me?
you go to your feats,
Scroll
No, you get
thaumaturgy.
both.
Alright, so I get scroll thaumaturgy.
I think that I already chose mine on Path Builder, so I will just look there real quick.
Yeah, that's what I checked. Let's see, is that a class feat? Scroll thaumaturgy is a class feat, yes.
I took Brutus Shove and Experience Tracker.
I picked shared stratagem and glean contents. I can glean contents now.
This motherfucker's gleaning. Who
Tackle and
gleaning they
arcane
content?
sense. Although I now don't I get another spell?
You get nothing. You
Scroll
lose.
Yeah,
lose.
probably.
Dang, sir.
It would make sense for the spellcaster to gain spell.
Wow. What does Brutus Shove do, and why did I take it? You push somebody. Let's fucking go. We bullying people now.
I get to know one more first level spell.
I got scroll thaumaturgy now, which
I'm taking this.
I can now use scrolls.
They want to see my scroll.
Which I do think it's fun that you have to actually be able to be a spellcaster or thaumaturge to use scroll.
Is that true? I think that it's just like a magic object interaction.
What the hell is Horizon
Scroll
Thunder
thaumaturgy
Sphere?
means you can activate scrolls of any magical tradition using your thaumaturgy class DC for the scrolls DC.
Yeah.
For that to make sense as an actual ability, it would imply that.
I mean, it could be
No,
that you get to use your thaumaturgy DC instead of like 10
That's
or whatever.
I
exactly.
picked it up last
That's
time, and it said
exactly.
something about scrolls.
I mean, just
Guess
read it again.
Guess who's got a plus 11 to society in town?
Hey.
Me.
Let's see. I don't believe marshals can use scrolls.
I think that's not true.
Yeah, I can
Read
look
that
this
skill
up.
again.
If y'all want to focus on leveling up, I can look up the scroll stuff.
What if I
Just for
learn
time's sake.
camel spit? What then? I
What
guess
if
I'm
I
gonna
learn-
grab alarm.
Tattoo artist.
I did unironically consider tattoo artist.
Necessary. I think I picked this one for character reasons. Is experience tracker gonna overlap too much, do we think? Because I feel like that's something Columbo does anyways.
Oh.
To cast a
To
spell
cast
from a
spell
scroll.
from a scroll.
Yeah.
One of us speaks only truths, the other only lies. The spell must appear on your spell list.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so I remember reading that like marshals normally can't use scroll thaumaturgy. So when I was looking up which feats to get,
you have a
they're like
magical
scroll
tradition.
thaumaturgy is a must.
Oh, and then the spell gains the your tradition, which I know what that means now that I've watched the video on what that means. So it becomes Arcane, Divine, Occult, or Primal, which is cool flavor.
Out of the corner of my eye, I thought you were just like
Shia
fucking
LaBeouf.
hitting a vape.
No,
And
this
I
is
was
my
like, I didn't know
headphone
you
case.
did that.
It also
there
looks like that when
actually-
I'm playing with this thing, my pills.
Hitting
It
that
also looks like
Benjamin.
if I actually grab the vape somewhere.
Hitting up Pennifer, seeing
It's
what's
not a
good.
vape, it's kind of a vape.
On this, I'm seeing a lot more
doesn't have
skill
liquid in
feats than I saw on
Yeah, because
Path
it's listing-
Builders, so
it's-
I might have to be looking for a while.
No,
for which-
Chris, it's listing all of the skill feats in the game. Path Builder has one specifically catered to your character and your class. And your specific things you already like have requirements for.
Let's see, I chose skill.
You can still look, but you should probably look on Path Builder just for convenience sake.
About how much effort will it be to finish leveling up for you all? I'm just thinking about time's sake. It could be good
It
to
will
do.
not take too long.
I'm just
Okay.
I'm
We can
done.
wait then.
I'm
Chris or Cody is
basically
done. Are you done, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go piss.
Okay.
I will be right back.
One question
Yes.
for the group: should I, for my skill training feat, choose deception, intimidation, medicine, society, or survival? Or craft?
Medicine or survival is probably cool.
I have survival locked down, kind of. Let me double check to make sure that's true.
I might choose medicine. then.
Yeah, I have a +6 in survival right now. I'm trained.
I've chosen medicine.
I'm gonna
So
grab some
what
water.
Ooh, I'm
I
also on water.
believe that's all that level 2 actually added.
I'm actually gonna finish this, then I'm gonna use the restroom. But I'm just about done.
2. So there we go.
Level 2 for you gives you a skill feat and a thaumaturge feat.
Yep, I just finished up. So I chose scroll thaumaturgy, so now I can actually buy and use scrolls, which is sick.
Nice.
So I might look at a shop that sells scrolls when I get back. Because yeah, that's the full Jack Horner vibe I'm going for. It's a good Jack.
What gives you a skill increase?
The skill feat I chose is skill tree.
Ah.
Are you saying
Neat.
when do you get skill increases in general, or were you asking Chris's case in
No, I
particular?
got it at level.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh, I like your. What is your shirt, Chris?
What's that?
What is your shirt?
Bananas. No, not bananas. It's lemons.
Chris,
You
if
failed my
wanted
test.
that shirt to be
Thank you.
cooler,
That does look cool.
you could have the. You should get
I'm
the
back.
Dragon Ball version that Ludwig wears.
Oh no, this is good. I wear it a lot.
Improvised tool.
Ooh.
You gain more skill increases than members of other classes.
Okay. So you are now done, Chris?
Yes.
Okay. So just Aurelia?
I have just finished.
You have just finished. Okay. You all make it back to town at around 11, same day. You all have been doing a lot of running and shooting, and I bet you are getting a bit hungry at this point. Let me turn up the brightness in town, because it is currently... should be a little bit brighter. No, never mind. This is the correct level of brightness. What do you do?
I suppose the spider gate is still missing the spider.
We
That
should
is
also
correct.
tell Granny Who that there's some fucky fog.
Yeah. Granny Who, send us your finest fogsman.
So
Granny Who?
we're like quite far away.
Is this Cindy Lou?
We can there's not like, you all can just go over there. It's not going to be a
Okay.
We can also. Town is pretty safe. We can just split up and inquire about stuff. I don't think we need all 4 of us to tell Granny Who there was fog.
What are we gonna split up to find?
Oh,
not
does
just
anyone
go
want to
together?
go to the library and do research? Or
Love it.
inquire with the fucking magician the two of you know?
Yeah. And you all need to buy more arrows and bolts now, right? Let me change my effect to.
Yeah, but that's not really a scene. That's just buying arrows.
Fair.
yeah, we don't need to do that as a scene.
I
We
guess.
won't be haggling.
Yeah, someone can inquire with the Silver Mist Lodges for finding the ugly cute. Someone can let Granny Who, Cindy Lou.
I already told them about ugly cute.
Oh, okay, so they're looking
Yeah,
into it.
but see if they have any update.
Because it has been a day.
like a day. That's how long it takes to find things.
Yeah, someone can talk to Granny Who. I can.
You can go buy your fucking weapon.
Yeah, I need to go buy my
Get it.
weapon. I don't know. If there's not a 4th one, then the 4th person can just tag along with some.
I want to go to Granny
Go to the
Who.
magician.
Hmm?
Was the 4th thing not go to the magician? Wasn't that the whole point?
Oh, right. So Columbo's going to Granny Who. I'm going to buy my spear. May, what are you doing?
She's gonna go talk to the magician probably.
What if she wants to go to the Silvermist Lodge?
I mean, I was gonna say that we could go together. I just
Girl trip.
it's on the way. It's on the way.
Hey, girls all have been going to the bathroom together. The bathroom being chores around town.
Sorry, I realized I had to render something really fast.
Let's see,
I'm
where was I supposed
Googling
to buy a
something.
sword from?
I forget.
Or buy the spear from?
That was from the Eternal Blaze Ironworks, at which Joe's character
see.
works.
I'm going.
I'm trying to figure out something.
Wait 5 seconds, Chris.
Sorry,
Okay,
sorry.
let me run back.
This is
Fast
the
as
most
fuck.
goddamn impatient creature known to the Lord.
Okay, I got it. I just had to confirm that I wasn't going to do
undiagnosed.
something that was like terribly uncanonical. We're fine. Okay, what's happening? You're going to the Eternal Blaze Ironworks and buying a sword
spear.
or similar.
I think the +1 spear. Or yeah, I guess buying a weapon, and they said they'd cover half of it, right?
Yes. So you
Okay,
can just
yeah, I'll
tell
do shop.
Yongwu Show about that. Let me find that as a merchant. Let me find her as a merchant. Where is she as a merchant? Is it in compendium packs? 1 second. That was a different ass character. 1 sec.
There we go. I'm just friendly.
Oh, here we go. Merchants. Oh, she's just called Eternal Blaze Ironworks. That is her name.
Please, Mrs. Ironworks was my mother. Call me Eternal Blaze.
It says Yongwu Shu.
Sorry?
Double clicking on it. It says Yongwu Shu is the one that's in charge of the iron.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were asking who was.
No, I know. I'm checking to see what she can sell you at this level of the 1 second.
Of which we are level.
At Willowshore's level.
Mm.
There we go. I found Willowshore. This is Eternal Blaze Ironworks. So that's someone read me the W number for that. I found it. 1.
21.
Obi-Wan.
Okay, let me see how location support works in general. Just checking something real quick. Let me take a note. Sorry, I should have looked up how this happened beforehand. I just wrote down have to take a note in my notes. It's a wrong fucking information stream. Okay, in general, at locations here, I think this is fine for you all to know, just the kind of metagame of it. So in terms of doing stuff in town, in order to gain support of a location, the NPC who runs it has to be helpful. Currently, most people are just friendly but not helpful to you all. I think that's the way it works.
I know. I forget my fucking quirk of my background is once per season if someone becomes friendly, they instead become helpful, or some shit like that.
Gotcha.
I don't know if the other things also deal with people being helpful or not, but I think that's what mine does. I shall look with my eyes.
So once the first time you gain support of a particular site, you earn 1 reputation point with the matching faction. Unless you're already admired or revered by the faction. You can request that an NPC craft an item that they don't already have. That is the same as buying it at full price with a 4-day delay. Then you can also earn income at particular places, but we're not doing that at the moment, I assume. In any case, with the Eternal Blaze Ironworks, it is a level 3 blacksmith currently. Let me check how that lines up with it as a merchant thing. Okay, so I assume that means you can get items up to level 3 there. Let me see how, 1 second, sorry, level blacksmith. Me. Okay, I think I have a good enough understanding of how it works. Okay, you go over to the Eternal Blaze Ironworks. Young Michelle, let me pull up her page 1 second. Who is May's cousin, is already hammering away, and she sees you come into the door. She says, Raja, come in.
Hey.
Oh, let me pull up her picture for the reference. There she is.
There she is.
She just kind of briefly acknowledges you and then goes back to what she's doing.
Did the guard come and let you know that they're willing to like pay for half of something I buy? Was that already discussed with you?
No, it wasn't.
Well,
In any case, right now I'm not really making. But my queue is fairly full, making more weapons for the guard, so I'm not taking orders right now.
do you have like pre-made wares I can browse?
Right now I'm essentially keeping those as reserve in case they're needed. I don't. We're still on somewhat of an alert, so I don't know if I can go about making additional things for
Excuse
civilians.
me, perhaps I didn't introduce myself properly. I'm him.
Have you forgotten? To quote Dracula,
If I recall, I took out that
in this world. I'm him.
Wait, she's actually him. She got in there with that hammer and took care of business.
She continues smithing away, and she says, "I'm sorry, I can't help you."
Okay. Well, I guess I'll tell the guard that he can't help me the way he said he would.
Zhangpong.
This is also a challenge to see if there's some way that you can move her into being helpful.
Thank you.
Give me the fucking sword! Give me the sword right now! Please?
So maybe you can make some argument as to why it's a good idea for you to have a sword, for her to prioritize that.
I think a good reason for me to have a weapon is that we are actively, most people in the town, of course the guards still need their weapons, but they are more insular, staying in town, while we are, obviously what happened here there's still mysteries about it and could happen again that the guards couldn't stop. And since we're going out and trying to solve that mystery, it would be good to not die like we almost did to monsters on the way to solve.
You're going out to solve the mystery?
We're trying to, yeah.
The mystery of faith.
Oh, you're in some kind of group on this.
Yes, yes. Perhaps I didn't introduce myself.
Brother.
Kill him.
Yeah, we helped save the town, and now we're like trying to figure out like where the fuck the governor is, and also Granny Who wants us to do some stuff. We're trying to find really cute, a ton of stuff that will ideally help the town not get haunted and overrun again.
Roll diplomacy.
Pretty please. Why do I always roll low?
That's a clunker.
Hold on, let me add a D4.
Through him, with him, and in him, all glory and honor is yours.
That's a 15.
Father.
Forever and
Make an
ever.
impression.
One
Let me look up
day-
this action. Make an impression. Make an impression. Diplomacy check. Did I say diplomacy?
Yeah.
Believe so.
Against the will DC of the target. Okay, so that let me check the will DC.
One day on one of my skills I'm supposed to be good at, I'll actually roll well.
Strength, athletics,
Not
probably
happened
is your
yet.
best one. If I had to
What's
guess.
that?
Wealth, fame, power.
Probably athletics is your best one. And then
Let's
probably
see.
occultism after that. If
I
I
have a good amount of +7s. Athletics, performance, diplomacy, and esoteric.
You have a 7 in performance.
Mm-hmm.
You think you'd be better at diplomacy?
Well, if I didn't roll like consistently
I see.
7s and lower on my
Yeah, you
on
do
my
love
good
rolling
skills,
clunkers.
yeah, RNG is not allowing me to do what my stats claim I can do.
She says, I suppose it is useful to have some flexibility. Folks who aren't just following the orders of Granny Who or Old Matsky. Yeah, you know what?
And likewise,
I'll
if
sell
need help
you.
outside of-
Sorry, what was that?
And likewise, if you need help with anything outside of town that the guards can't do because they have to stay in town, look into it.
Yeah, you make a good point. You know, I'll sell you. I'll sell you a sword. I'm sure we can spare
Sword.
that.
3 billion gold, please.
So here's her merchant sheet. Oh, I guess I can't show it to the camera. Just kidding, I can, but it didn't appear mysteriously.
I think she noticed that I have the friendly stat on.
Is
You'll
that-
notice I'm currently set to the friendly status.
Yeah. You don't want me to switch to the hostile stat, do you?
I don't know that you want her to switch to the hostile stat, truthfully.
She did literally save my life at the bridge.
And she's doing you a massive favor, and she is kind of
You see,
efficient
that was
with
my
that hammer.
+7 performance. I was actually friendly all along.
So you all just gained 1 reputation with South Bank. I should mention that you all leveled up with respect to reputation in South Bank last session, and I forgot to check that or mention it. But what that means,
This is a
Is,
separate +1 or the same? Oh, sorry.
sorry,
I was asking, you said we just got a +1. Was that from last session, or was it something with us getting back into town, right?
when you just improved her attitude to helpful, that gained 1 with South Bank. So I'm moving that to 6. Yeah, so last time you all leveled up with them, essentially. You went from ignored to liked by both factions. That moves everyone's who you all have not talked with their default attitude from indifferent to friendly. It imposes a -2 social DC mod on social encounters with them, so it just makes interacting with them a little bit easier if you're in a social encounter. and you get an earn income bonus of +1 to checks to earn income with affiliated businesses.
Wow.
I know it's not, but if I was a better fucking rules lawyer, I'd argue. Well, we've made an NPC friendly. It just happens that that's all NPCs, so they're now all helpful.
No. It's not. It's not making them friendly. It's improving them from friendly to helpful. Like that
No.
particular transition.
No, I'm talking about my seasonal boon. That when someone goes from neutral to friendly, they instead become helpful.
Oh. No, this is not
Huh.
If
This
you
is
went
not
from
a fun.
friendly to
I thought, yeah. If everyone just becomes friendly from it, I think my seasonal boon sucks.
No, I think
mean-
it allows you to automatically make someone helpful without having to pass like a conversation.
Yeah.
yes, but I think that means
everyone's already friendly now.
I think you still
And I
have
don't-
to.
I don't think we're gonna make them negative.
Oh, so you can't just choose someone that's already friendly and go like you're helpful now?
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Well, okay. Let me. I feel like we can modify that to make it actually useful. Then
I mean,
it seems like it
Like-
the
that feels a little
Willowshore
odd
system.
to me
Yeah.
that those two like don't interact like that.
I mean, it's
Yeah, I guess
my seasonal boon's not like super excellent either.
I completely
Yeah,
forget
but
what
mine is like becomes nothing unless we gotta piss someone off and then make them friendly.
we can modify that somehow. We can think about that. I'll add that as something to come back to.
my seasonal boon
Mine is per
is
season. I get a plus to 1 initiative I'm about to roll. That is right now +1.
Well,
Once.
yeah, baby.
So
Okay.
I'm
We're
just
gonna
saying,
get to like the end of
let's-
summer, and it's gonna be let's get frisky.
let's
Alright,
get
I
a
added,
+4 to 1 initiative.
to fix
mine is
your seasonal boon to the list of things. Or to
mine
my
is
notes.
once per season when I'm rolling recall knowledge, I can remove the secret trait from it and increase the result of my check by 1 degree of success.
Nice.
So that's pretty good.
Good to remember these. I forgot these were a thing entirely.
Mine is not really worth remembering. It's just fun to have.
Yeah.
So she says she shows you the wares. These are things that she's already crafted. Do you have anything in particular you wanted to buy from here?
How do I see the wares?
Oh, did I not show it to you all? Yeah, it says I'm showing it to you.
No.
I
Oh,
don't see it.
Where?
Damn. Okay, it was just supposed to appear. Let me
Oh, hold on. Is it in the top left corner? No,
supposed
that's
to
just a weird gray block.
appear on your all's things. It said it was showing it to you all. How do I do it?
Is it
Sure.
like hiding somewhere in the world?
No,
There's a
I
new
mean,
gray block in the void in the top left,
It's-
but I
it's
can't.
like I'm not like dropping it as an item. I'm trying to broadcast it to your screens. So if you're not immediately seeing it, it's not working.
Chris, the
Um,
gray block has been there.
The gray
Oh,
block
really?
just lives out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Chris,
I
get back from the
can-
hinterlands.
I just wanted to take a peek.
Can I
Remember
open?
whenever... No. This is fine.
Let me try this one more
What?
time. That did not do it.
Explodes you with my mind.
I will send. Do you have any particular item you're looking for, and then I can just tell you if she has it, or
Does she have a good assortment of items, or can you just send like a screenshot and I can look through them while the other scenes are going?
I'll send a screenshot. Yeah.
But also, thank you for reminding me because I genuinely forgot that I could try and convince people to do things in the theater of the mind. I was like, oh, she said no. That's it. There's nothing I can do.
I have It's gonna fuck up the video for a sec.
Gonna fuck up the tour.
How do I do
Ruin
this?
the
Here, I'll
world
just send you
tour.
a photograph, actually. Because I don't know how to get out of Discord without it. Sorry. I'll figure this out for later. So that there's one more page as well. There you go.
Moire pattern.
All right, I'll look through these while the other scenes go on.
You've spotted the moire pattern, the thematic moire pattern.
There was a guy giving a presentation today about photonic crystal moire patterns, and how the
Moire
fuck was
pattern.
he pronouncing it?
It's just moire.
Moire.
That's not it.
He was pronouncing it like war or
Are you
some
all aware
way,
that
and I was like,
the thing that's rotating in the background of the VOD is a moire pattern? The streaks. It is in fact the one from Star Trek that Spock looks into.
Mhm.
And it is also the icon for the server. It will come up eventually, the reason for this.
Just like
So just make sure the war flail is the final item she's selling.
That's correct.
Okay.
The columns here are quantity that she has, the rarity, the bulk, the level, the price. I guess if you're looking for a weapon, sorry, I was about to say the dumbest shit ever.
No, go on.
I was gonna say if you're looking for a weapon, you want to look at the weapons.
Yes.
You don't say.
There's a revelation I just had about weapons.
Oh,
Because currently the best thing she has is the +1 flail. Let me see if it would actually be good with my stats. So let me pull up mine and
Yeah, make sure you're trained in the weapon type.
good point. I mean, I was gonna add the +1 flail to my inventory and see if I get good bonuses for it because it'll
You can do that.
automatically.
Yeah.
And then remove it from my inventory.
Also consider it has a bulk.
Yeah.
Not like
you
a
have
huge
martial,
bulk, but just
unarmed, and simple are the 3 weapons you're trained in. It's
It's
probably a martial.
That one is also 35 gold.
Yeah, I think it would drain me, but if I'm doing the half and half thing, oh no, I still don't be like a full gold short.
Someone's not trained in advanced weapons, and it shows.
you guys are trained in weapons?
It's so funny that you work in a blacksmith joint and you're not trained in weapons, but I guess that makes sense. They're not only making weapons in a blacksmith.
I was about to say, you know how many horses I've shoed?
Man, they got made shoeing horses. She's still not evolved past shoeing horses.
It's a valuable trait.
It is. It's perhaps one of the most valuable things, that and making nails.
You haven't even turned a horseshoe into a J hook or an S hook.
I have forged
In
candle.
fire.
I forged
Ooh, with Dog Markida?
I have forged some shitty spoons that are over there.
It's really fun, but it is a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah.
Well, it was for
Especially
me when I was like a kid in Boy Scouts, but
fucking coal forge that you have to keep cranking.
yeah,
That's why they had
action.
fucking apprentices to work
Yeah,
as slaves.
I had a fucking jackass just stepping on the bellows.
How in the world do I add a +1 to a weapon in the search function?
You can't.
You can't handle the truth.
And how do I search for a +1 flail? It doesn't show up.
I can just put it on the ground and you can pick it up if you want.
Okay, that works.
I like to think that this is happening in real time, where she just drops the flail on the ground,
You're like, where is it?
bend over and pick it up. Oh,
She's
hold
like,
on.
well, I can just drop it on the ground if you want.
This is how trading works in parkour.
Let me drop you some flail.
I have to jump across the counter and pick it up off the ground.
So true, Oomphy.
Well, shit, I can't pick it up either.
Oomphs need not
Only
act.
you have to be worthy in order to. It's called a flail.
A +1 flail.
I don't see a +1 flail in the compendium.
You get a
Wait,
one.
it's showing it in her
There are no
inventory.
+1 flails.
Why not?
It's just
Well,
not
you should be able
possible.
to +1 any type of weapon, right? I think that's just a thing.
What?
Like, you should be able to add plus to any weapon. Because
Yeah,
Oh,
but
here we
if
go.
she
I got it. I
doesn't
dropped
have
it.
in her thing, then she
It's
doesn't
on the
have it.
it's on the ground.
it's on the ground, it's on the ground.
I put it near graveside manners.
Hold on, is it my internet that's crapping out?
No, I heard it too.
Okay, so Finn and Chris both sound like robots.
Is it me? Am I the
Yeah.
crapping out? Am I the crapper?
Yes.
It's both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is mine backing up?
Yes.
Yes.
It's everyone!
It's not everyone.
It's not me for once.
It actually
No, yours is
became
cracking
you. Ladies and gentlemen, the power of an Ethernet cable should not be underestimated.
Hmm.
I'm on Ethernet.
No, that can't be true.
Yeah. My
I'm
computer doesn't have
unfortunately
Wi-Fi.
on Wi-Fi card.
I'm gonna go ahead and just pretend that Finn, you didn't say that, and you were kicking your router.
Finn's on Ethernet. He plays Street Fighter 6. He's a known Lily main.
That's crazy. I don't believe that for a second.
I made it up, but I believe it with every heart.
Bad
With
joke.
every heart, you believe it. Okay.
With
So
how
this
many
is what you are
I
buying.
dropped off 100 pirate hearts.
What's up, man?
This is what you're buying.
It'll drain me. I'll be my sack will be empty, but it is good. Because it also
You gotta
has
stop saying these
We're
things.
killing Chris.
disarm, sweep, and trip as things I can try with it, which is nice.
Damn, it has all of those? That's
Yeah.
sick.
And tripping with athletics, which is one of my highest things, even if I don't have a free hand. So
Tripping
that's
is,
like
tripping is a normal like attack roll.
yeah, I can use the weapon to trip with the athletic skill, it says. It uses the weapon's reach.
Word.
And
Yeah.
then sweep. Oh yeah, I get pluses if I'm attacking different targets on the same turn, which is nice. Magical. And I can attempt to disarm with the athletic skill, this weapon.
I think
So, like,
Trip
it is a
the
clear
most
upgrade.
useful one.
What's that?
I said I think Trip is the most useful one that it has there.
Oh, for sure.
But
I
mean, any upgrade is good. I think.
So I think I will empty my sack for you, Finn.
I hate you.
Then I'll leave.
Mods.
Oh god, I can't believe you're doing the nut and go.
Bust and go to sleep.
Look, I'm sorry, babe, but I had a long day
I'm
at
just
work.
really tired today.
All right.
I'm
I'm
emptying.
EP.
Okay, so you only have to pay for half. We can just resolve it that way. We don't need to do the details
Yeah,
there.
paying for half is emptying my. I'm gonna stop saying that. It will make me.
We'll empty your
Yes.
sack.
It's going now. And hold on, I might just sell my sword. Part of the. How much is my sword worth? How do I figure that out?
It should say.
Yeah, so I'll figure out what extra stuff to sell while the next scene is going.
Okay. Let me check on something. Okay, recording is still fine. I was just making sure recording was fine due to the internet.
Oh yeah, I'll just sell the dark vision elixir, and that'll make it exactly half the cost.
Okay. She says, "Well, thanks for stopping by. I'm hopeful that things are getting better and we won't have another attack, but I still would like to be careful, so don't yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm going to get back to work." And she
Right.
she goes back to smithing.
Thank you for this and saving my life from the drunk.
Then you leave the Eternal Blaze Ironworks.
Hi.
What are you all up to now?
Who wants next?
Joe wants to talk to the magician.
No. I actually have to talk to the what's his name? The merchant, and be like, hey, can you give me a wayfarer?
We're gonna have to say that happened last time because Shinzo was gone.
Oh, that's right. Well, I guess I am.
More magician time.
Who are you
I
talking about?
guess.
Jubei?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
that's what I assume that Cody is talking about.
Yes, too bad.
Okay. Are all of you all going to Mother's Coil?
Were we not splitting up?
We were
Oh,
splitting
sorry.
up,
Were you
yeah.
splitting up? Okay. Who's going to Mother's Coil?
I guess just me.
Just May.
Just my.
That actually works out so well.
Okay. You go to Mother's Coil. Let me pull up the Jubei image. Here's what she looks like. For reference. Okay, you go into Mother's Coil. This time the door is unlocked. You enter into the kind of there's a word I'm looking for. It's kind of black, ominous material, not basalt, not cobalt.
Obsidian?
Kind of obsidian, some sort of ominous black material that the building is made out of. But the inside is much more homely, kind of magic shop ish, and Jubei is sitting at a counter, tinkering with something. She sees you come in and says, "May, nice to see you."
Pleasure. Things have gotten worse.
Things have gotten worse. What do you mean by that?
And I will reach around in my fur until I find the spider and pluck him out.
Oh, things have gotten worse with this. I thought you meant with the town. What do you mean? How can I help?
Frankly, I don't know, but I need someone to talk to about this little bastard before I go insane.
What's he been saying recently?
It's been speaking more to me, like more often, and it's been just constantly lying and saying all these things to lower my resolve in fights.
To lower your resolve in fights. You know, normally, of course, a witch's familiar is supposed to be helpful. I guess, obviously, I'm just thinking out loud. But yours comes from a source you don't quite understand. Do you think that your source wishes ill upon you? In that case, why would it have given you a familiar? I'm sorry, this probably isn't actually helpful. I'm just thinking out loud. I mean, it's not like you're going to get rid of the spider, right?
No, I don't really think that's in the cards. I think even if I were to try to get rid of this, it would return.
Are you concerned that... Are you more concerned existentially about why is my familiar saying these things, or are you feeling like it's like personally impacting you right now?
I've been able to brush it off for the most part thus far, but it is starting to get to me, and it's also very frustrating that it's being so antagonistic.
Witches are from the occult tradition, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Jubei says, I'm really sorry to hear that. It's obviously not what you need. I wish I could offer more than... But we really don't... Arcane studies don't have a great understanding at the moment of how familiars operate. And I don't think there's any way of anyone changing them besides your... If you have a patron or if you have someone who is giving you this power, I think they're the only ones with this ability. I think at the moment you might just have to bear through it, or I don't know, maybe it's trying to help, but it's not able to. Just thinking out loud.
It's a very funny way of showing it. Also, speaking of bears, I need to go get this dealt with.
What's happening in the world right now?
That she is holding her wound that she got from the bear.
Oh, right. Okay.
Attacking
I
her.
like totally could not understand what was happening there for a second.
Sorry, that was supposed to be a grunt in pain.
She
Fight a bear in real life.
So is my camera on the shared thing moving at like 1 FPS and like
Yeah.
a minute behind where I
Yeah.
actually am
let
in
me
real
see if
life
that's the
still?
case in yeah, that's through
I
Discord.
did these movements like 2 minutes ago because I noticed it wouldn't. I was like frozen in a position I wasn't in. There
This
I
is
go.
crazy.
Chris, why did you break it?
Why are my eyes dead?
Who broke it?
There's no life in me while I'm doing this.
Fess up, which one of you
Chris,
did
I
this?
fucking, for the life of me, will not be satisfied until I figure out who your eyes remind me of.
Okay, I'm sending us back
Orange
into the
or
scene.
Mr.
Holy
Blonde.
shit. Chris, it's your
You
fucking
notice that
evil
there's been a
version
tube
coming
doing
after
that
you.
to
It's
you,
your
babe.
like it follows like demon coming after you.
That's so long ago. I'm doing some other stuff you're gonna see in a few minutes.
Okay. I would say turn it off your video and turn it back on, but I'm worried that
Okay, skip forward.
Your fucking eyes, your manic eyes. Oh,
sorry,
I
this is
need
so
to go
entertaining to
back and-
watch.
I need to go back and create something with that, a GIF, a sticker, a tattoo.
Okay, I'm sending us back in. I could spend the entire rest of the session just watching Chris's history. Chris's trail.
Lore.
Okay. Shit, I had a response to what we were talking about. Oh yeah, okay, right. Jubei, the fucking ghost of Chris haunting us.
The ghost
Mocking
of
us.
Chris past.
It's okay. I laughed for a solid 30 seconds, so it's gonna be on that for a while.
You're making the Germa face.
I think we're gonna
I
have
just
to.
derailed it completely, but I'm kind of entranced by
It's
what's
so
going
funny.
on.
It's so funny. Okay, I'm sending us back into the scene. We're gonna have to ignore. We're gonna have to ignore what's happening in Chris's camera. Okay. Jubei sees your wound. I'm gonna close my eyes.
It looks like I'm screaming.
It looks like you're in such pain.
I'm in agony.
Jubei sees your
You're doing a racially insensitive impression.
They're gonna cancel you on Twitter for this.
oh,
Yeah.
it jumped forward.
Let's get forward again.
Okay. I'm not gonna look at Chris's camera anymore. Jubei sees your wound and says, "Oh, what happened?"
Bear attacked us.
In the town?
No, on our. We were out trying to understand some of what's going on, and we ran across a bear and 2 plants, and the bear decided to make its displeasure known.
What were you were out like following monsters after the attack?
We were trying to go out and investigate. Sorry, I'm just looking at Chris down at the bottom.
It is so hard to not be so entertained by what's happening in Chris's camera nonstop.
Part of me is trying to explain why we got sent out, but part of me is also looking at the dichotomy of Chris on the stream going at 1 frame per year, and Chris at the bottom of the Discord call.
You can see me on the bottom.
If you were able to duplicate this and just went live, like just classical royalty-free music on Twitch, just this camera, you'd become fucking famous. You'd be able to drop out.
This is ASMR for the eyes.
God, I fucking hate how not quite but almost true that is.
It is. Okay, so is May like, is she trying to avoid telling Jubei the details, or is
No, she's telling Jubei the details.
Okay. We were just all distracted by
It was just Chris's power.
Chris's power.
It's still going. But sorry, we must play D&D now.
Okay.
Oh wait, we're playing
Continue,
D&D now?
be right back.
Chris's power has transformed us into playing
Cody
D&D.
has steady. I'll be right back. So
Okay.
we have a good pause to figure out what's happening.
Mods.
Crush his skull.
Destroy
In a second,
Chris.
I think I get a lot closer to the camera.
It's your like
I'm coming
probably something to do with your internet throttling. I don't know.
What if
I don't know why that doesn't make any
The camera
sense.
on the bottom is like moving fine.
That's why I just said it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Is it an
I can
OBS
see
thing?
no, on my I'm looking when I see you on Discord, you're doing the same thing that in like OBS and Discord look the same for me.
Yeah.
So it's just OBS faithfully recording, Discord being fucked up.
Classic.
Like I can put my mouse over you and you can see the mouse moving at normal speed. Or just kidding, I have the mouse hidden.
Was frozen or did he enter super slow? Alright, now he's moving again.
Okay. Shall we just fast forward that you tell Jubei the details?
Yeah.
Okay. She says, "That is interesting. I have not heard of something like that." She's talking about the fog.
I thought she was talking about the bear for a second.
I don't know what that creature is, but it's
What is
scary. It
that?
can move so fast.
It's like a horse, but bigger.
35? She
Can it gallop?
no earthly creature can move at 35.
Freaking gallop too.
She
Oh, that
says,
was something.
Columbo or somebody had determined it wasn't magical.
I think Columbo did, because he didn't magic sense it.
Nothing came up with detect magic. May remembers in her mind.
Well, sometimes I will say, okay, maybe this is a way I can be helpful. Detect magic does have its limits. I wouldn't take that as gospel that it didn't detect something. Sometimes situations can restrict the abilities of spells in ways that are not immediately obvious. That is interesting, though. Either it is not magical, or there is something much larger going on. Or both. That is interesting. I'm sorry you all got, Chris. I'm sorry you all,
Chris is
were attacked by
turning
that bear.
into Jim Carrey from the fucking mask.
Okay, he'll change. There he goes. He's angry now.
He's angry that we called him Jim Carrey from The Mask.
Oh, he's looking right at you.
Anyway, I think that that's the piece of info that Jubei is going to give you. She's also going to say, and it also seems like we can't get to Karahai. That is concerning. Let me know if there's any other way I can help. I take it that you all are just essentially getting quests from Old Matsuki and Granny Who.
That seems to be the current state of affairs.
I'll just say, I guess, look after yourself. Especially if something large is going on. It's yeah, it's a tough world out there. Be careful.
Did the merchant tell us where he came from?
He did not. He says that he tours Shenmin and is adding Willowshore to his route. Jubei says to Mei, do you think that for whatever reason this mist is blocking just Karahai? Is it like surrounding Karahai, or is it surrounding us? Or is it just blocking that one route for some reason?
We're in the fucking woods from Call of Cthulhu. We need to fix the time loop.
I don't know. I guess we can go out tomorrow and gather more evidence, but
You know who might have a better understanding of this actually is Great Willow. They're pretty clued in to if there is something affecting this area as a whole, they might be able to sense it. They might have a more immediate connection than you all would have if you all were to go out in several directions. That would take very long. Great Willow already has those connections. I recommend talking with them.
I will make an effort to do so.
Is there anything else you all are going to talk about?
I think that's it.
Okay. What are Columbo and Yang doing?
Granny Who?
Okay.
Silver Miss Lodges, I guess. I don't know. Kind
Let's-
of just a check off.
Gotcha. Let's follow Yang first. Are you going silver or are you going mist?
We're going silver on this one.
Okay. You make your way down to the Silver Lodge. At this point, I'm progressing time a bit. Say it's about 3 p.m. Or sorry, this is all happening in parallel. So I'll say it's still, let's say it's around noon at this point. you enter. It would be great if I gave names to some of the characters that you know, some of the hunters and trappers. Maybe
the one
that's
we knew is dead.
yeah. Sumika, the only named character in this game, is dead.
Correct.
Do you all want to see a
Perish.
special
Fire.
surprise?
Fire being a bird.
Ooh.
Do you see?
Oh, I think he's about to punch us. There he goes.
Do you see? There she is.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Okay.
Basically, it's cat.
It's so true. I'll say that you encountered the same guy that you were talking with previously when they were having that kind of round table discussion, who is somebody who you now know, or maybe you knew previously, but I have yet to name. He sees you, and he gives you a wave as you come in. So
Have you... Yeah. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So you came in yesterday and said that you were going out to Karahai.
Uh-huh.
You are not at Karahai.
Funny thing about that. Fog.
I do not understand what you were implying with that, to be frank.
Some
Well,
weird...
this guy's name
weird
is now
fog.
Frank.
No, his name is Mikhail, clearly. Some kind of weird fog appears when you get close enough to the town, and you get turned around.
Some kind of magical effect, I would
Some kind of
assume.
some kind of
well, that's
magical
concerning
effect.
if we can't talk with
Well,
Karahai. Okay. Over here, haven't seen the faceless man anymore.
That's good.
So that's good.
That's good.
We've
Yeah.
been returning to work as normal pretty much, with a bit of caution. We do have we're making sure that we're not leaving the lodges abandoned, so that if the faceless man comes in,
Not gonna. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Any luck with the cattle yet?
with the cattle.
Yeah. Oh shit! I meant to tell you. The the cattle were let out. They're all down there.
Down there
South
in the
of
woods.
Willowshore.
In the woods.
Yes, in the woods to the south. Yes.
Ah,
With the
okay.
sky.
You're talking about at the stables.
Yes.
Okay. So I assume that Soon Chong is interested in us retrieving the cattle.
That's what he said. I mean, obviously he wants help. I think he was
Yeah.
just kind of asking just about anybody that was offering. So, I mean, if in our search, I mean, I guess I don't know if you guys are doing any kind of search / watch to the south, but I mean, if you are and you see some, might help just to bring them in.
Yeah, no, I'm sure we can divert some people to that. I doubt old Matsu is going. Did Chris just fucking vanish?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Like the fucking just shadow of Chris.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the vanish.
We do kind of have a Hitchcock shadow.
Yeah,
Did that jump scare you?
it did scare me. He says, I'm sure old Matsuki would be in favor of this. Not that he's in charge, but I do not want him to grumble at us, to be frank. But if he, I mean, this seems like something that aligns with his goals. Yeah, I'm sure we can divert some people to looking at to looking at those
The Hitchcock stare. Or no, the Kubrick stare, I'm sorry.
I don't like how he's staring. That was terrible.
Yeah, we can we'll talk with Kumsum Chong about that, and
Cool.
I guess also just let old Matsuki know that we're doing that if he's coordinating these efforts.
Sorry to hit you with a bunch of tasks, but
Sure.
any word on Ugly Cute at all?
Nope.
Still just
We got nothing so far. We're not super focused on Ugly Cute at the moment though. But we haven't seen any tracks or or similar. I are you coming back to work? I mean, I'm not your boss, but I'm just
I
curious.
mean, yes. The idea is soon. I mean,
What the fuck?
Sorry.
What the
oh,
fuck?
Disregard.
that,
What is
Chris.
happening?
Chris
What the fuck?
went into
I
Farm Merge
genuinely
Valley.
not
Under the
meaning to touch that.
game.
Leaving the game.
Die.
Obviously, shit's going wrong with my Discord today.
Okay, well, that is not one of the things.
I don't.
That is
Is
so
it going
different.
wrong?
I
Your Discord
accidentally
seems to be
activated the
fine.
Oh, true,
It's fucking
true.
Finn's video.
I was trying to
My
click
video
turn
did
on
not
camera,
cause
and that
Chris
was why I
to go into
decided-
Yeah.
Farmville.
That
Yeah, well,
was
that's not a
100%
problem with
true.
his Discord. That's a problem with Chris being an idiot.
No, that was called me trying to. It was a misinput.
It was a misinput. A misinput. Yeah, no, I'm planning on getting back to work here pretty quick. I mean, I'm gonna meet up with the rest of my group because we were trying to get word to Karahai, but I mean, unless somebody in town knows something, I'm not really sure what else we can do right now.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, I'll see you soon.
Peace out.
Let's cut over to Granny, who Columbo's going over there.
Yes.
You go into the Sibaduyue exchange, where Granny, who has been the last few days coordinating efforts, she actually looks even better than she did yesterday, which was not great yesterday, and it's still not great today, but it's better than she was 2 days ago. And she's
He's
talking with
using a new skincare treatment plan.
Let me switch to a different song. Can I do that? Just immediately stopped. We left this. Okay. Yeah, she is once again talking with or no, this time
Go
she's
on,
actually
spit it out.
talking with Lude Obama, who
Lude
is
Obama?
Holy shit! So just
Bill
Obama.
Joseph Brown.
I'm losing my mind. This is Luda Obama, not Lude Obama.
That's still
Look at
even
him,
saying it slowly.
She is the
We've got to
leader
kill
of the
Joe.
Mushroom House. Which is this place that grows things.
Mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms probably.
Well, and some other things. But she's talking with her at the moment. Granny, who sees you come in and says, "Columbo, you're back early. How's
Yeah.
you talked with Karahai?"
So,
About that.
how much time you got?
How much time do I have? What's the what is the news?
So,
Fog.
can't make it to Karahai.
Can't make it to Karahai.
There's a non-magical but fucky fog.
She looks like very briefly, just like very annoyed, and then says, "Okay, explain what happened."
Yeah, so you're a worldly lady. You've probably got a map of the area somewhere at hand.
She gestures to the table that she's been working on that has a map laid out on it.
Yeah, so right around here, I point to it. Nice, bright, sunny day. Right around 10 feet further from there, fog. Right around 20 feet further from there, you can't get any further. And then I list the various schemes we tried to get around it.
She's racking her brain.
Also, the horses were quite afraid of the fog.
The horses were afraid.
Perhaps it's a goblin fog, and the horses were being racist, as is well known that they do.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I think I need more time to think about this.
Devise a plan against the goblin fog.
I'll
Perhaps
I'll contact you if I need you in the future. Thank you, Columbo.
and perhaps I've definitely got some questions if he comes back, but the merchant that was in town the other day might I don't know what direction he came from. Maybe from Karahai. Could be a guy to talk to. Seems kind of shifty. And then I Batman disappear.
Okay. Where do you all I'm gonna progress by 2 hours, and it's around 2 p.m. You all can eat food off camera if you want, or meet up and eat food on camera. Or we could
Can I
also
pre-record the eating of the food.
Yes. We can also the next notable event happens in a few days, so we could also skip forward a few days if you want, unless you all want to do something in particular in the next over the next few days that I'm not seeing.
Were there any quests that we had that we could work on in town, or
let me look at the
good?
Let me look at to come back to okay, Yang, you just let the Silver Miss Lodges know about the finding cattle task. Zhang Peng split the cost of the weapon. So that is all promises cleared in my promises list. I have one more thing in my hanging threads, but that's not for you all. The one thing you all know about right now is just wrangling the cattle. You can spend time doing that. There's like a mechanic for it. It's like its own little quest. We don't need to roleplay it unless you all would want to, but we can say that if you all wanted to do that, you all could spend time doing that and make progress towards helping with that. Or you could do something else.
Ain't got much else to do.
We're doing some wrangling.
All right.
Well, I need to speak to Great Willow.
Okay.
Well, we all do.
For
right?
3 days.
Yeah. They're a slow talker. They're like Chris.
Famously.
Do you want to do that on this day? The 4th? You can,
no,
I'm just planning it.
Because I've been damaged by a bear.
So you will get a long rest and heal.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Are you all doing any work for the rest of the day, or are you just relaxing as well until the next day?
I'd probably, if we're not doing anything else, check in with our man Zhang Peng. Like, hey, need anything for the next rest of the day?
What are you thinking out of character?
I
What would Zhang Peng need?
don't know. There's probably shit that needs to be done. What with all of the fucking people that died and whatever.
Oh, sure, yeah.
The guards probably got such things, such sights to show you.
I remembered another hanging thread as well that I'll propose, which is the will to the Cerulean tea house that you all found. Old Matsky recommended that you show that to Luo Ziyang. Is that her name? Luo Ziyang. Yes, it is. who's the local lawyer. So that's something else you could do if you wanted. But you also can help out with cleaning the town from the bodies.
I could also fucking use my newfound feat to read or attempt to read the letter without unsealing it.
The letter?
But I don't know. I don't know if there's any point in
will.
doing that.
The will. Oh, I didn't know you all hadn't undone it.
I thought we had broken the seal on it.
No. I don't remember breaking it.
I will say-
I feel like
Oh, good.
if we had, we'd know, like, oh, the will says belongs to this person.
I ran it by Old Motsky. That was all that we've done with the will so far. And he kind of just said, cool.
That is cool.
Let's resolve. So over the course of the following day or the same day, the 4th or the 5th, are you talking about helping out with the bodies, Columbo?
I mean, just if we're not otherwise occupied with quests, then doing whatever guard business.
Okay. So you all could split up. I'll count helping the guards as a 8-hour long activity. Helping with the cattle is also an 8-hour long activity. So like a 1-day thing. Or as in it takes that long to get one unit of it done. It doesn't mean the entire thing is done in 1 day. But in order to get an amount done, you need to spend a day doing it, essentially. So those are the 2 immediate openings besides talking with Great Willow and showing the will to Luo.
So, question.
Yes.
Did May share the Great Willow info? Or have we met up?
Oh yeah,
We can kind of go into
I would
summary
have met
mode.
up with everyone. Said, "Hey, these are the plans. I'm going to go pass out.
Mm-hmm. Then
I'm going to go succumb to my wounds."
at some pre-talking about part, then I guess I would join May with talking to the Great Willow. Because that's my whole thing.
Okay.
Why are you giving a thumbs up like Lenny?
It's like it'll twist in like a few seconds. There it goes. And then I think it straightens out. Yep, there goes the thumb. Little
Okay.
upright.
I hate this. I hate you.
I think I'm trying to think if there's anything in particular I want to do before the session ends, or if we should end here, just with a few different things available. Does anybody want to do anything in particular before, or get anything in particular resolved before next session, or can we just put these off till next session?
I
These
think we
things.
can wait.
Okay. I am going to end session there. No big cliffhanger. Just a number of tasks building up. And I will say that the next like big tasks will come to you all in a few days. I will play the song.
The consequences of not solving the fog riddle will be apparent.
Oh!
The fog lifts and there is no city.
Oh, pointing.
We didn't try asking, hey, please leave fog.
When the city of Karahai marches, we will be in trouble. Sort of Hamlet style. Not Hamlet, Macbeth style.
No, we'll go into the rope trick room that the governor's palace went to.
I don't think that protects us from Macbeth's situation, though.
I will open up the console and highlight the enemy army and hit delete
Oh, brother.
on some Elder Scrolls type shit. COC QA smoke.
Okay, next time I'm just gonna buy a Minecraft command block.
But Chris, you need 2 to command block jump.
Mm.
Did you know that if you parkour on crystals, your voice is stored?
Mm-hmm.
So I was telling a few people before session, but the main missions coming up are just the ones that you all already know about. But to kind of focus it, it's figure out what's going on with the mist, find the governor, and find Ugly Cute are the three essential, or the central missions, essentially. The essential missions, essentially. And if you all decide on one that you'd want to do first, that will help me so I can render it.
I feel the fog is the will lead
The
us
imminent
to
threat.
many mysteries.
We have an immediate directive of talk to Great Willow, and maybe Great Willow knows something about Frog. Frog.
Yeah. About the frog.
Maybe
Frog.
Great Willow does know something about Frog.
Great Willow completely misheard you, did a bunch of research on frogs, and is very excited to share useless info.
You are
Based on the
now.
previous frog
You must
encounter,
now make
they
a will
assumed-
DC to avoid bringing up the social faux pas. Oh, actually, I said frog. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, can you handle the social fallout and discomfort of sorry, I got jump scared.
I did see you get jump scared. You went immediate reaction.
I was not expecting that.
You have the raccoon reaction to fear.
So
Wait, what is
something,
it? It's red pandas. Red pandas are the ones that stick their arms up, right?
But that was the appropriate response. I was moving this direction, so I moved my hands up there.
Yeah, I didn't say it was wrong.
Sort of in a third strike parry sort of way.
so one question is, Joe's not going to be here next week. Do we still want to do Great Willow stuff without Joe?
May fell asleep.
May did not show up
Oh,
to our,
yeah,
to our
May
save
still
station.
healing.
May slept for approximately one Joe sleep length of time and woke up 3 days later.
So anywhere
Oh, for
between
real.
2 hours and 13 business days.
Joe, what say you? Do you want us to wait on the Great
Yeah.
Willow?
I'm fine. I'm fine with y'all doing shit.
Jawari da.
Okay, we can talk about whether we want to zombie you or have you go on your own mission or what.
It's
But,
also an important reminder. Oh, sorry.
What's that?
I was saying important reminder. It'll be the day after Halloween and the weekend. So
Spook
And-
for anyone, I don't know. Does anyone? That seems like the time for Halloween shit. I don't have anything.
Chris, I
My thing
feel
is tomorrow.
most things
I feel like that's
are
you saying
this
you have
weekend.
plans, which is
What's that?
fine. But be forthright.
I don't
Uh,
have.
Well, it's
plans
also
currently.
Dia de los Muertos.
Month.
Dia de los
Muertos.
Muertos.
Yeah,
Well,
nope.
next session will also be on All Saints Day, so
And my mother's
brother.
birthday.
consider that.
Oh.
I'm a saint.
Fucking big day.
Okay, here, I'm going to end the recording here. Thank you, YouTube.
All right.
Goodbye.
Fuck you,
Chaos
YouTube.
control.